Of course, you can listen online across the globe at steamboatradio.com, and then you'll be able to listen and watch this game wherever you are at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. It's Steamboat Sailors football, and your Steamboat Sailors are kicking off the season against the Denver North Vikings, live from Gardner Field, right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. We are KTYV, Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial, on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, and online at steamboatradio.com.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Hello, Sailor fans. At Johnny B. Good's Diner, we have been serving the Yampa Valley for over 30 years. Breakfast is served all day, along with lunch, dinner, and desserts. This fall, stop in for the best meal deals in town. Our burger of the day runs Monday through Friday. Also, our happy hour from 3 to 5 p.m. We have half-price appetizer baskets, 2-for-1 milkshakes, and $2 off slices of pie. Every weekend, enjoy $4.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas with the purchase of a meal. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. And if you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Diesel owners, far and wide, big and small, this is for you. Did you know your diesel exhaust system has a service interval? Every 30,000 miles for the long-haul truckers and every 15,000 for the grocery getters and town bouncers. Ignoring this service will cost you big time later. That's a promise. Regular cleaning of the filter will help prevent a tow truck to your rescue later. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Hello, Sailor fans. At Johnny B. Good's Diner, we have been serving the Yampa Valley for over 30 years. Breakfast is served all day, along with lunch, dinner, and desserts. This fall, stop in for the best meal deals in town. Our burger of the day runs Monday through Friday. Also, our happy hour from 3 to 5 p.m. We have half-price appetizer baskets, 2-for-1 milkshakes, and $2 off slices of pie. Every weekend, enjoy $4.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas with the purchase of a meal. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DODSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Diesel owners, far and wide, big and small, this is for you. Did you know your diesel exhaust system has a service interval? Every 30,000 miles for the long-haul truckers and every 15,000 for the grocery getters and town bouncers. Ignoring this service will cost you big time later. That's a promise. Regular cleaning of the filter will help prevent a tow truck to your rescue later. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Hello, Sailor fans. At Johnny B. Good's Diner, we have been serving the Yampa Valley for over 30 years. Breakfast is served all day, along with lunch, dinner, and desserts. This fall, stop in for the best meal deals in town. Our burger of the day runs Monday through Friday. Also, our happy hour from 3 to 5 p.m. We have half-price appetizer baskets, 2-for-1 milkshakes, and $2 off slices of pie. Every weekend, enjoy $4.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas with the purchase of a meal. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DODSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hey Sailor fans, Justin Reed here with the agency in Steamboat Springs. In real estate, just like in sports, it's all about having the right game plan. Whether you're buying or selling, the agency brings the strategy, hustle, and local knowledge to help you succeed. I'm proud to support the Sailors and even prouder to serve this incredible community. Call Justin Reed at 970-761-0094 or visit steamboat.theagencyre.com for all your real estate needs. Go Sailors.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors football.
We are live at Gardner Field. Brian Harvey, Mike Deemer along for the ride. We've got a few minutes here till kickoff. Unfortunately, we had some technical issues where our Sailor Spotlights did not play in that pre-game show, so came to us a little quicker than expected. But Mike, first game of the season, the Denver North Vikings have made the long trek from Denver North to Steamboat, and here we are.
Yeah,
Mike Deemer along for the ride.
Starting another football season, another journey through the gridiron for us. Been a few years of doing it, and what a fantastic night. Great day here in the valley. Little warm still. I don't think anybody out there wouldn't mind a few degrees cooler and some rain, but when it is this gorgeous, we'll just be thankful for what we got.
Absolutely. And this is a the first time in 3 years that the Steamboat Sailors have had a new quarterback. And right now it looks like we've got a little bit of a competition going on between Ty Vasily and Indy Leitner, and it should be a fun one, and it sounds like both boys are going to see some playing time here tonight.
Well, last night down at Johnny B's, we hosted the team dinner, which we're always appreciative and thankful to do. It's a great way to kick off the season, and it's great for me to mosey around and chat with some of the guys on the team. I met a couple of alumni who went and watched some of the preseason game
against Meeker,
the scrimmage against Meeker, and one of them told me, and he just got done playing, and he's got a football opinion that I very much respect. He thought the quarterback competition was dead tie, and each one brought a little bit different strength to the other. So he was saying, in his opinion, we were going to see a mix.
Yeah.
You know, totally hybrid in, let the quarterback suit the
play calling.
The play, like whatever the particular play is, the distance, the call, whatever it might be, you're going to put that quarterback in there. And maybe some sets where both quarterbacks are out there at the same time. It'll be interesting to see, because like you were alluding to, seeing a new quarterback, there's a lot of new faces on this team, and I know they're younger, and as they get older, I was very thrilled to see in the chat with Phil Dover. You know, we call him the Dover. Phil Harper is, is actual
Phil Dozer.
Phil Dozer. And,
he's a big boy, isn't he?
Oh, he is, and he's a great dude. Great guy. Phil Harper is going to be number 70. He's a senior. Love to call him. I saw him yesterday, alluding to him as the Phil Dozer, and he was just loving that. But he's obviously somebody who's amped up and going to be one of the leaders on the team. And, of course, one of my favorite guys on the team, number 30, Eli Beaver, who's really been conditioning himself. If Eli stays healthy, he could have a magic season.
I think we've got an incredible running game. Luke Johnson, who didn't get a ton of time last year because of Thomas Krupp, and that is understandable, and Eli Beaver being in front of him, but he averaged about 40 yards a carry last year because he had 5 carries, and they were all big ones. He is fast, he's elusive, loves to play defense, goes both ways. There's some younger kids that are coming up, and it's going to be fun to watch. We don't rebuild, we reload.
Yeah, and with Lucas, his real thing is he's a real smart kid, great and very dedicated to the program, very focused. Like talking to him, and I've known him for a while, and I see him in the gym all the time. He's really into making the team better. That's his focus. And some years you just see guys, and you can't even fault them. They're young men, and they sometimes get caught up in their own stats. Lucas is not. He's not one of them, and neither is Eli Beaver. They'll do anything.
Yeah.
I think Lucas would go a game with 0 yards if you guaranteed his team a win.
Well,
that says a lot about him.
It was funny in the Sailor Spotlight interview I did with Lucas. He said his personal goals are to improve his open field tackling, which is obviously something he's been working on, which is pretty cool. So
that is. I think this team is. I think their strength going in and talking to him last night is their leadership. Their senior leadership in particular, I think, is top notch, and I think it could really go a long way to helping them out.
I concur. This is going to be a fun year. These are young kids. Obviously, I'm a bit partial. I know most of these seniors, Griffin being in this class, I've coached a few of them, and we've been calling a lot of games over the years, so it's kind of fun and a little bit not heartbreaking, but I certainly gets emotional seeing some of these boys out here playing in their final season of high school football, which is so cool.
It is. When you develop a relationship with these guys, watching them move on, and we've seen a lot move, but it never fails to hit a little bit.
Well, and you're speaking of moving on, Ben Bogan, who graduated 5 years ago from Steamboat, is actually one of the assistant coaches. He played for Mesa State for 4 years, and he came back, and he's been working for Fair and Square Construction, and he's super excited.
He was my source.
Yeah. I mean, you're not supposed to give that up.
I know, but it's Ben. I want to say, just talking football with Ben is great.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break for the national anthem, and we will be right back with the call of tonight's game. It is the Steamboat Sailors getting ready to take on the Denver North Vikings. Time flies when you are having fun, and the Steamboat Sailors are getting ready for some fun tonight. If you're anywhere near Gardner Field, make sure you stop on by. Steamboat Sailors football is live right here on KTYV, Steamboat Springs, Sports on FM, 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial. You can also listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. And we've got Stu Kochi manning the camera on loan from Steamboat Lumber, where, Deemer, I'm sure you were working the lunch rush, but I bet it was a little less rushed yesterday because they were serving up goodness over at Steamboat Lumber. That's and they had their locals appreciation party. We did a live remote from over there, and I'll tell you what, I felt very appreciated. Steamboat Lumber had great deals inside and outside the store. Rick's Catering did a wonderful job.
I heard Stu's breakfast burritos.
Oh, yes, to die for.
I'm not down with that.
Yeah, that's competition.
Need the competition, mister.
That's competition right there. All right. So back deep for the Steamboat Sailors. Tyler Grove wearing number 4 on the left side. Number 21, Lucas Johnson, set to return the kick. Kicking off, Sonny Ledesma for the Vikings of Denver North. The Vikings in their white kits, white uniforms, purple helmets, imagine that. And the Steamboat Sailors in all black with white numbers. Here comes the kick. Sailors are going to be moving left to right on your radio dial. And
number 4 is lining up off sides. All right.
I hate when that
I think the referee's like, let's not start the season with a penalty.
Well, it is 0-week football, and here it is. Little squibber bounces at about the 20. Picked up there on that side by Grove. Tyler taking it up the left side. Shaking, baking, and down to the 45-yard line. Out of bounds. Tyler Grove setting the Sailors up with good field position.
Outstanding job, and really nice blocking. That was a weird kick, kind of like a little floater, landed short, but the blocking, the special teams blocking for number 4 Grove was really good there. They set it up, allowed him to get to the sideline, have outstanding field position for the Sailors.
So the Steamboat Sailors in the huddle, ball set down at the 44-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving left to right from the gun. And it looks like, I can't tell for sure, but I think is it Indy Leitner at the quarterback. Handoff over that left side. Sailors pick up a couple of yards on the play.
It was Indy Leitner started off. He's got number 30, Eli Beaver, in the backfield. They did a little misdirection. Like you say, picked up a couple yards. What the Sailors have historically had to work on is 3rd and long. They got to get out of that schneid.
So it's 2nd down, about 8 to go from the gun. Quick flare-out pass off the left-hand side, looking for Rain Sullivan. He couldn't bring it in. A little bit of a floater there from Leitner.
Yeah, you got to put a little bit more mustard on that ball, because even if the receiver was able to come down with it, the coverage got there before the ball did.
It doesn't look like Tom Brady's crew has been working on these footballs, because that was a little slick-looking.
Yeah.
Looks brand new and shiny right now.
Right, like needs a tough grip on the ball.
Needs some mud in it, maybe deflate it a little bit.
On it. Whatever it takes.
Well, this is high school football, and as you and I know well, the rules are not the same. So I don't think the quarterbacks get the game balls the week before. They get to scuff them up. So we've got wide receivers off to the left and right. Ball moved back.
Yeah, now I'm not understanding the position of the ball, because the down marker, yeah, there you go.
I'm like,
maybe the refs are a little green too. Like, I'm trying to remember football terminology. You know, it's been a whole summer. I'm like, what do you call it where it's set up on the field?
Receivers to the right and left. Leitner from the gun, handoff to Beaver. No, that's a quarterback keep. And we've got a flag on the play. Leitner does pick up a few yards on the carry.
The only thing I could have seen there, because he didn't really have any block and lean away, would have been a face mask.
Hold.
But no, they're looking to the backfield, and they're going to call holding on the Sailors. And I think it was right. It must have been on the interior of the line, because I didn't see anyone leading the play.
So the Sailors are going to be marched backwards here. We'll repeat 3rd down, though. 11:16 left in this first quarter. Big shout out to FM Light & Sons, our newest Steamboat Sailor sports sponsor. Certainly not the newest business in town. Outfitting the West for over 120 years in downtown Steamboat Springs. FM Light & Sons. Ooh, so that is going to bring up a 3rd and country mile, Deemer, just what you were talking about.
This is exactly it. Year after year, this has been what snake bit the Sailors. 3rd and long, because now we know they got the jitters. We know they're going to be working the bugs out, and they got 3rd and forever in bad position on the field.
2 receivers wide to the left. Rolling out is Leitner. Leitner looking down this right side. He's going to turn the corner. Now he cuts it up. He's got some green. Now he's found a space. Comes across, and he brings it over the 50 to about the 49. Still going to be short, but it's a
great job. Really great. A fantastic job by Leitner, because I saw him as he's rolling out. He only had 2 men downfield. Both had pretty decent coverage. He'd have been forcing it, and we'd have been punting from deep in our own territory. Instead, he tucked it down. Now, this is a doable play, and I don't disagree with it. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and we might be able to turn this into something positive.
So Leitner from the gun. He's got Beaver off to his left in the backfield. 1 receiver split out wide to the right, 2 to the left. Leitner's going to carry this one, and he's going to take it and pick up a yard, but he's going to be short of the 1st.
So we are going to turn the ball over. Not the end of the world. You know, as they're trying to work out the kinks, what I did like to see was the lead block by number 30 there, Eli Beaver, who's, like I said, he's been conditioning all summer. The kid is strong.
For the last 10 years.
He is really strong.
Is a beast. He is a beast. Beaver fever, and we have got it. So, Sailors turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 here. Ball's going to be marked down on about the 47-yard line of Denver North. Vikings breaking the huddle, bringing it to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go from the gun. This is number 1. Lucera, Valentino Lucera is the quarterback. Man in motion. Handoff over the right side. Sonny Ledesma takes the ball and picks up a couple of yards on the play. And it's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 7.
And that's one of the things that we talk about, and we have touched on in the past. That's a maybe 4.5 yard pickup. It's not pretty, but if a team can do that consistently, they're going to march down the field. They're going to control the ball, the clock, and the game.
So the quarterback, Lucero, he's a junior wearing number 1. Now he's in the gun. Man goes in motion. That's Johnny Ray Martinez. And that's going to be a quarterback keep from Ledesma there. And he gets knocked back and maybe gets to the line of scrimmage. Who was on that tackle, Mike?
Well, number 21, Lucas Johnson, came up and really applied some pressure, forced him to cut in, and the tackle was eventually made. Zeus.
Like the Greek god.
Zeus. Kersey Zeus, number 1, who actually made the tackle. Great job there. Bit of an open field tackle by number 1, Zeus.
So we got trips off to the right. From the gun. Lucero with a slick move there. He's going to be close to the line of scrimmage, but I don't think he's got the first. Let's see where they're marking.
It's going to bring up 4th down. Boy, number 70, Phil Dozer, he came in there like a rocket ship and just missed changing that play. 4th and short, you got to think the Vikings are going for it. 4th and about 10, when Dozer got back there, would have changed everything.
Lucero with a beautiful jump cut on the play. Picked up, scored it through for about 4 or 5 yards. It's 4th down and about 1.5 yards. Lucero, the quarterback from the gun, and the Sailors move. And I think they're going to get the first on the hard count.
They're definitely going to get it. That was a hard count by the quarterback, set him up. And you could tell our guys got a little Beaver fever out there because the entire defensive line literally jumped.
Down from the 39-yard line.
And, not to harp on it, but penalties at this early stage of the game have been already a demon for the Sailors. A holding penalty, an offsides penalty.
Lucero from the gun, quick handoff, nice tackle there, right at the line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 1 yard. It looked like Miguel Uribe on the tackle. And that kid puts his nose to the grindstone.
Sorry for the dead air, folks, but I'm trying. We as usual, we have some numbers that maybe don't match up for the names and the players, but we'll get there. It's early season for us too.
Looks like the Vikings have switched quarterbacks now, and it looks like number 9, Curran Rice, is going to take that off the left side of the line. He picks up positive yards. Got a big shipwreck in the middle of the field. We're still tied at 0, 6:58 left in this first quarter. Vikings have a 3rd down and about 6 to go here. Ball just inside the 34-yard line on the Steamboat side of the field. Of course, you can listen and watch this game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Curran, again, the quarterback, low snap, handoff over the right side, and that's going to be a positive yard. Big carry there by Garcia, and Garcia down to the 10-yard line as he's ushered out of bounds. Who was in on that tackle, Mike?
Well, we missed a couple tackles on the inside of the line. Looked like he was going to take it up just to the left of the offensive line of scrimmage. Saw it was open to the outside, broke out that way, and we missed a couple tackles. Luckily, he was brought down by number 11, Jackson Coolidge.
Yep.
Who didn't give up pursuit, and an outstanding job tracking down what was looking like a Viking touchdown.
So it's 1st and 10. Ball is at the 11-yard line, so they can get a first down without scoring here. The Vikings handoff inside to Garcia. Garcia tries to take it through the center of the line, and he is met by a flotilla.
Really good job by the interior, the Sailors' defensive line. That time led by number 55, Burr Schloff, who teamed up with looked like number 66 as well, Lucas Froman. We called his number a few times last season, particularly at the end of the season.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He was really starting to get some playing time coming into his own.
So pickup of about 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball just inside the 10-yard line to about the 9. Under center, number 1, that's Lucera back at quarterback, and we've got a sack.
That's Dozer.
And the Philip Harper. And that is huge, just what the doctor ordered.
That was exactly what he's been doing. Whoever he's manned up with, they're going to have to go to a double man on Dozer because
he looks like J.J. Watt out there.
He really does. He's been blowing through the line. If he could curb the enthusiasm a little bit, he's going to be bringing a lot of tackles for negative yardage.
3rd down, 13 to go with the loss. Lucero rolling to his right. He's got a man. That's complete. And he picks up about 9-10 yards on the play. Short of the 1st down, but it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 2. Garcia making the catch.
Sometimes the tackle, number 69, Peter Cooper, he had really good coverage. Particularly, it looked like one of the stuns for a lineman. He had good coverage. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to your opponent. They ran a well-executed play, and this is a huge one. 4th and about 2 for the 1st down and 3 for the touchdown.
Lucero from the gun. He's got a man to his right. And the ball's down. Sailors are in his grill. Sack for a loss. Turnover on downs.
Outstanding job. And that was led by your Sailors by number 44, Sean Struble, who we all know, following the Sailors, we're going to be calling his number a lot this season. And also, number 20, Jacob Andrew. I got to meet his family yesterday. Great dude, great guy. And he's playing with a broken hand.
5th generation Routt County, the Andrew family. Mountain Mattress and Furniture helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. And that quarterback, Lucera, just got put to bed there.
I got to give props unless I'm told otherwise. But they're always looking, the Booster Club's always looking for a sponsor to help with the team dinners and stuff. And number 20, Andrew's family, Jesse came through, the mom, Jesse, came in yesterday and helped take care of the team for their first meal.
Good people.
So I got to thank them.
Absolutely.
Really thank them, let them know how much we appreciate them being part of what we're doing as well.
Eli Beaver with the carry while we were thanking the Andrews family. Picked up 8 on the play. I'd say let's continue that method there.
Well, that was huge. Getting back to it defensively, the Sailors there.
Yes.
Talk about your ultimate bend, not break.
Yeah.
Getting pushed right into the shadow of their goalposts, and the hold like that was really fantastic and a great omen.
All right, Leitner from the gun. And a handoff again to Beaver over the left side. Beaver takes it up the left side, picks up another 8 yards. We've got a 1st down. Sailors on the move.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to say it again. Eli stays healthy. He's going to, you mark my words right now, he's going to have a remarkable year because he's got everything you want a football player to have. He's dedicated to the game. He's dedicated to his team. He's strong. He's fast. He's athletic. And he's super smart. He's like a football, just like
savant.
Yeah, he just absorbs it all.
Holding call. It's going to bring it back. Fortunately, the holding call was actually downfield after they had gotten the 1st down, so they actually go back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's just like a do-over here. So we'll take that, trying to find the positive here.
I understand what you're saying, but it's also, we're watching it pretty close. I'm not, if it's, I don't want to say if it's not egregious, let it go. But
all right, so from the gun, Indy Leitner trips in tight off that left side. Beaver in the backfield. He's going to head off that left side. He's got the 1st down, still on his feet, and he's going to bowl forward there for about 5-6 yards on the carry.
Almost a case of no harm, no foul, right?
Yep.
Like he got back right about to where he was and got the 1st down. So
So it'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Steamboat Sailors. Ball on the 26-yard line. 3:02 left in this first quarter. I'd like to thank our friends at Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point-of-sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. So Leitner again from the gun. Looks like he's got Beaver off to his left. He's got 2 receivers here to the right. Out wide, ball on that left hash. Another handoff to Beaver. Beaver turns it up. He picks up positive yards. About a 7-yard carry.
And that's what we want, okay? Because, again, he picks up 6 or 7 yards. He uses his field vision. He's taking it outside, sees what his blocking's giving him, and takes it up the middle and picks up fantastic yardage. No matter, what he's doing is setting him up for 3rd and short or 1st down, and that's what helps set up the passing game.
Sailors break the huddle. Rain Sullivan, the senior receiver, off to the left, trips in tight to the right side of the line. Beaver in the backfield with Leitner. He gets the ball again over the right side this time, and he's going to pick up positive yards, but he's going to be short.
He's going to be short, but it's 3rd and 1. Way different than 3rd and 10 or 12 or 14.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 1 opens it up for the offense. And, right now, and I know I'll hit up Stu on this one because of, our relationship with Cannon last year, but number 52, the center here for the Sailors, Ollie Saul, is doing a great job. Pinpoint accuracy on the snaps, and that's where it all starts.
Leitner from the gun fakes the handoff. Quarterback keep over to the left side. He gets knocked and gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see what they do. We're deep.
Because I think he might have lost a yard there.
Yeah, I think it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 3. He did lose.
I think you got to go in a punt and sit scenario here. Your defense is playing good.
Leitner is the punter.
Who's the long snapper? Who we got out there?
I am not sure. First game of the season. So Leitner, the quarterback, is also the punter. Low snap, and Indy off the side of his foot goes up high. It's going to take a Steamboat bounce, and it's going to continue. We'll take that. Didn't look pretty, but it got down to the 31-yard line of Denver North.
Now, that wasn't a bad punt at all. Nice job by Leitner.
Definitely took the Steamboat bounce, and we'll take that. I'd like to thank our friends at Ellens & Strom, attorneys at law when life throws you a yellow flag. Ellens & Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensandstrom.com, and I can definitely tip my hat to Todd Ellens, Sarah Strom. They are amazing lawyers, and they do a wonderful job and have an expertise in just about everything. So here we go. 1st and 10, second possession here for the Vikings. They knocked on the door. Vasily.
Yeah, he looks like he's one of the leaders out there on the defense.
Yeah, so
directing his teammates. Number 17.
Cole is the senior. Right. Ty is a sophomore. Ty played varsity hockey as a freshman. Cole got hurt in the first game against Coal Ridge last year and had to sit out the entire junior season. He is chomping at the bit to play.
That was him on the blitz, number 17. And you know what he did? Number 17, Cole Vasily, he blitzed and he tied up 2 of the linemen, which allowed his teammates to get penetration and bring the ball carrier down for about a loss of a yard.
So it's 2nd down, about 11, ball at the 30-yard line. Vikings break the huddle, sending receivers off to the left. That's Johnny Ray Martinez. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. From the gun is Lucero. He's got a man to his right. Oh, and bad snap, and the Sailors are on it. Ball's still on the ground. Who's going to get it? Sailors look like they've recovered it. Ball's still loose. Who's going to come up with it? Whatever happens, it's going to be inside the 5.
I was literally just about to say I'm sniffing a turnover, and the Sailors got the best possible turnover. The quarterback missing the snap. It was low. Now the Sailors first and goal at about the 4-yard line of the Vikings.
And it's huge. And ultimately, that's why we don't go for it on our own 30-something. Right. And I'm glad they didn't, right? And years past, we've seen them.
Yeah, no.
Maybe get a little desperate and go for it. You got to play smart. And it looks like right now, especially first game of the season, the defensive unit may be ahead of the offensive unit on both sides, for both teams here. So after one quarter of play, your Steamboat Sailors are deadlocked at 0.
And it was hard to see. Did you see who recovered the fumble?
No. It was a huge scrum.
It was a pile up,
yes.
And it was hard to see who came up with the ball because they were all so excited. But what a great first quarter of football, really, for both teams. You know, they're both, you could tell, obviously, first real game. They got the jitters on both sides. But both teams are you could see they have a lot of talent, a lot of athleticism, and you get a good feeling from watching just the first quarter of football here tonight.
Absolutely. So the Sailors are going to have it 1st and 10 from the 4-yard line. Huge turnover here. Not sure who recovered it, but I'll tell you what. Our defensive line anchored there by the Phildozer, you got to think that's making a center and quarterback nervous.
Yeah, well, for sure. I agree, because he's been coming in right over, almost like he's playing a nose guard, and I think he might even be, because he's been blowing right over the center. And you're right, the center looks jumpy, if nothing else, for the Vikings football team, and that's getting the quarterback nervous as well. And hey, before I forget, because you know the old steel trap's a little rusty, I want to say hello to Braden Fleming's family, number 10 from Boonsville, Missouri. They were visiting Steamboat a couple weeks back. I got to chat with them, and they said they've listened to you and I because there was no other option. But they did listen to us, and they wanted us to come into the diner. So they came into Johnny B's and had a meal, and we got to chat. So hello to Boonsville, Missouri. And
all right, we're under center. We got a direct snap to Beaver. Beaver taking it over the right side. He's in for a touchdown, 4-yard pickup, and the Sailors are on the board. Just underway, second quarter action, 6-0 Steamboat.
That's awesome. Great to see. And Eli taking the direct snap like that. That is huge. And it's nice that Eli gets the first score of the season.
Seems fitting, senior year. You know, he also sat for 3 years behind Thomas Krupp, who is arguably one of a historical running back for the Steamboat Sailors. Here comes the extra point attempt. It's up. It's good. And the Sailors are up 7-0.
Yeah, when I spoke with the Andrews yesterday, Jacob's family, they mentioned that he had Thomas's number. And they were like, oh my, we got some shoes to fill. Well, so far you're doing a pretty darn good job of it.
So the Sailors on the board. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at the agency. The agency Steamboat, let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. Also like to thank Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance goal of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life. And of course, Mike, Mountain Eyeworks, helping you, me, and the refs see better.
I'm down with that.
2 convenient locations in Steamboat and Craig. And Mountain Eyeworks is moving.
Yeah, they're
building a huge facility in the Wild Horse where McKnight's and several other restaurants.
Building, yeah. I was in there with him. Dr. Musgrove's one of the best.
She is the best.
I mean, not just on the technical aspect, what she brings for your vision, but just as a person and how she communicates with you and how comfortable she makes you. Dr. Musgrove is as good as they come.
There is no doubt about that. 11:55 left in this first half. Second quarter action just underway. Sailors score off the big turnover. Recovered the fumble at the 4-yard line, and Eli Beaver took the direct snap over the right side of the line and took the 4 yards in. And Beaver is doing the kicking here. Deep. Johnny Ray Martinez for the Vikings is sitting at about the 10-yard line. Big,
that's a kick.
High kick into the end zone, and this one will not be returned.
That's a kickoff.
Yes. Sonny Ledesma, nothing he can do. High school football, as soon as that ball goes into the end zone, it's a dead ball.
That was a nice kick. That was pretty. Really was. Perfect kick. Now, going back to the Sailors touchdown, you don't have to be a football genius to know that, and we've said this year after year after year, the two most impactful things, unfortunately they're both negatives, in a football game are penalties and turnovers. And that is what, if the team that negates those, keeps the penalties to a minimum, protects the football, will invariably win most of their football games.
So the Vikings break the huddle. They're going from the gun again. Oh, no, now they're under center. Lucera not going to chance it. One man in the backfield. Handoff over that left side. And that is Sonny Ledesma, and he's knocked down at the line of scrimmage, Mike.
Yeah, number 17, Cole Vasily. And again, Cole getting in there, and he's coming from the backfield. But he had a little help that time from number 75, Jack Shoemaker.
Big boy.
Who's actually my wife's second cousin.
All right.
He's out there. He is a big kid.
Yeah, he's a big
kid.
He is
and
a big boy.
He is a sweetheart. So good to see him out there doing a little damage.
Two receivers off to the right, one to the left, one man in the backfield. I formation here. Lucera under center again. And another handoff over that right side. Sailors read it. And they bottle up that running back, and I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage or not.
That was led by number 44, Sean Struble, but again, number 75, Jack Shoemaker, having himself a whale of a second quarter, playing himself some good football that's going to bring up 3rd and long.
So 3rd down, about 9.5 for the first. Ball marked down inside about the 20.5. Clock ticking here with 10:59 left.
I don't want to say I'm smelling another turnover because that would be going to the well maybe a little too much. But it just feels like the Sailors' defense is creating momentum.
They sure are. Now, from the gun, the Vikings have 3 receivers off to the right. They're on that left hash. One receiver to the left. One man in the backfield. Lucera back to pass. That one's batted down. The Phil Dozer with a big paw.
I'll tell you what, they keep putting this, and I was almost right on the turnover because Phil had both hands up on that ball. But if we could keep, our defensive line could keep up this pressure, this game could break open.
Sailors on top, 7-0. 10:38 left in this second quarter. You are tuned to KTYV Steamboat Springs, your home for Steamboat Sailor Sports. Boys soccer game down in Berthoud. We will not be carrying that game, unfortunately, due to technical issues. Long snap here for the punt. Sailors going for the punt. They're in, and there's a big high kick. Not much on it. Got to get away from that, boys. And and Tyler Grove lets that one go over his head, and it's going to be down.
I was kind of watching to make sure nobody would touch that because it was one of
Tyler jumped up.
We got flags everywhere
and didn't move his hands, but we've got, I think Don Henley may be in the stadium here. Made the trip from Aspen. Dirty laundry.
I think we got a block in the back. Was the only thing I could really see because the ball was up so high.
Yeah. It's got to be hard for the refs. Are you watching the ball? What are we watching? This is why I don't ref, Mike. This is why I don't ref, because I want to watch everything. 10:25 left in this second quarter. First half action brought to you in part by our friends at Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. So what was the call, Mike?
It was a block in the back. And we're lucky it was only 10 yards. I thought a block in the back, personal foul, 15 yards. But, again,
Sailors have it 1st and 10 from the 30. Okay field position, we'll take it.
Yeah,
and if we can keep running the football.
Sure.
And munch time off the clock. That's the other thing. with the way this defense is playing right now, and if we can keep running the football, look out. Looks like Leitner's still in at QB from the gun. He's got Lucas Johnson off to the left, and Luke is going to take it. Luke's found an opening. He's got a first down. Picks up 15 yards on the play, maybe 20.
Really nice job getting to the sideline and kicking it upfield. Going to pick up the... That's an outstanding job. 18-yard pickup on the carry from the 30. And even if you want to stretch it a little more, maybe a late hit on him on the sideline, clearly out of bounds and takes the shove. So you just, you got to watch those. That's a dangerous play.
Sailors break the huddle. Lucas Johnson in the backfield. Leitner, the quarterback from the gun, trips in tight to the left. Rain Sullivan, the one receiver, and Johnson's going to pick up positive yards. He gets it over the 50, but only picks up about 2.5.
Yeah. Just getting the positive yardage. And I like what the coaches are doing. They're not just stuck on one particular ball carrier, because obviously knowing this is the first game of the season, we got a lot of football to play. You got to mix it up a bit.
So that brings up a second down, about 8, maybe 7. Rain Sullivan, the lone receiver, off to the left, one receiver to the right. Ball on this left hash. Leitner from the gun with Johnson to his side. And Leitner, quick pass over that right side. He's got Tyler Grove. Complete pass.
And a nice pickup.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you what, Leitner showed nice poise there, set himself in the pocket, checked down from one receiver, and went to number 4, Grove, who did a nice job hauling the ball in under coverage. Really nice play for the Sailors. Brings up third and about 4.
So the ball marked down here at the 46-yard line of Denver North. The Vikings in white, your Sailors in all black. You can listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. And we've got a timeout on the field. We'll take this time to thank Jason Bongiorno and the gang at One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same great place for all your automotive repair needs. And Jason's got a son who's a junior this year, I believe, who is playing a little football for us.
He does. I saw the Bongiorno name on the program. Look at number 75, Jack Shoemaker, dancing out there to the Queen music. Yeah. You got to love it, man. If you're not having fun playing football, what are you doing?
Yeah, Quentin Bongiorno, he's a cornerback, defensive back for the team. And it is now third down after the timeout and about 4 to go. Two receivers off to the left, one to the right. And this is a handoff to Beaver over the left side. He's patient. As he finds the edge, he cuts it up, and he's got the first down.
What's beautiful about that run is two things. One, the lead blocking was fantastic.
Yep.
Two was Eli's patience in getting to the outside. You alluded to it there. But as he was being patient and really waiting for the holes to open up, he was still going downfield. You know, he wasn't just going laterally. And that's why he picked up the big first down.
You said it. He's a thinker. He's 4+0 average. He's a smart kid. He lives and breathes football. And he let the block set up, like you said. Fun to watch, and it's great to see.
That was just a really nice play to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, fundamentally, the pulling guard from the right side, whose number I will get because he did a great job, came across and it was like total patience. But sometimes a team will let the patience, they just move laterally across the field. The Sailors were moving downhill, and last night one of the coaches at the bar of the diner was telling me they were working on that. Be moving forward all the time. All the time. It's a game of inches. The more you pick up, the better your chances for success.
All right, Sailor sends Sullivan way wide to the left. Tyler Grove in the slot. No receivers off to the left, really. Man in motion, and the pitch over that right side. Positive yards. First down. Kersey Zeus with a mythological run.
Nice. Nice. And you know what was really cool? Number 3, Rain Sullivan. He stood up the defender on that side, and it was real close to him, to the defender turning his back to him, and it being another block in the back. But Sullivan, using his wits, pulled up, waited for the defender to move, and got him in the chest. Nice. It was really a nice job.
And that kid's grown about 4 inches in the past year at least. Handoff there to Beaver over the right side from Leitner. He cuts it up. He's going to be close to the first down. Little short, pickup of about 7 or 8 on the carry.
A nice hit. You can tell he can take a hit. Number 6 for the Vikings, Joe Proctor, it was perfectly legal. A lay hit. Beaver got stood up, and 6 came flying in, put a lick on him, and Eli just popped up and was like, that ain't going to do it.
Is that all you got?
That's it.
7:08 left in this first half. Sailors leading 7-0. They're on the move. Ball marked down to the 14-yard line of the Vikings. From the gun is Leitner. He's got Beaver to his left. A handoff. Nope. Fakes it. Goes to the right side. He's got a man wide open.
Yes.
Rain Sullivan with the touch. What a beautiful pass and catch. Paint the picture, Mike. What happened?
What a beautiful play. Well, like we touched on in the first quarter, the running game setting up the passing game. You have to establish it. It keeps the linebackers and the defensive backs. They can't be on their heels. Waiting for anything deep. So the fake went to Eli Beaver. Leitner set up in the pocket and threw a beautiful, beautiful pass.
So here comes the extra point. The hold, and kicking for the Sailors is number 18, Torin Knapp. And it was sort of a weird snap. I don't think the holder was able to get the ball down.
And it was hard to see, but I really think as one of the defenders got through the line and just got his hands up. So, sometimes no matter what you try, the guy on the other side's trying just as hard. So unfortunately we missed the extra point. But honestly, this team is already, you could see, settling down, catching their breath, listening to the coaches, listening to what's being asked from the coaches for them to do, and they are really firing on all cylinders. It's fun to watch right now.
Sailors up 13-0 right now, 6:50 left in this first half.
That fake to Beaver was just perfect.
It was beautiful.
Play action. I watched 8 guys from the Denver North squad just collapse to the side of the football.
If it were run the other way, I would have been completely faked out.
Yeah.
But I saw Raines with his, and I'm like, he's wide open.
He was. The only problem you worry about on a play like that is he was so wide open.
Yeah.
But he pulled it in, and Leitner, Indy threw him a perfect pass. That was a fun play to watch. And I know it does wonders for the quarterback, Indy Leitner, for his confidence.
Yep. So the kickoff here, Eli Beaver doing the kickoff duties. We've seen him kick field goals and extra points. They got Knapp in there doing that right now. Always had a good kicking game, and look at that. He kicked that one into next week. Wow.
That one was high and deep. And for the Sailors,
if that thing had landed at the 2-yard line, a little bit short, we had coverage on that.
Number 10, Braden Fleming, he didn't have anybody from the other team to hit, so he crushed one of his own guys. Number 32, Cash Mooney, got drilled by him. They came out laughing, but that was funny because number 10, Fleming, just was like, I want to hit somebody.
All righty, so 1st and 10 for the Vikings there.
And this is big because the Sailors are dominating momentum, possession of the football. If the defense comes through again here,
another stop would be huge.
It really would be.
So from the gun are the Vikings. Lucero back to pass. Little flare out off the left side. They set up the screen. Sailors read it, though. Pick up maybe a yard. Had a long way to go on that one as number 2, Sonny Ledesma, couldn't get it going.
And number 18, Knapp. Number 20, Jacob Andrew in there. Number 4, Grove. But it was really set up by the Greek god, number 1, Zeus, who blitzed from the right side, the right side of our line of scrimmage, and the quarterback just had to get rid of it a little sooner than he wanted.
All right, now the Vikings spreading it out with 2 receivers on either side. Man in motion, handoff right up the gut. Positive yards here for Garcia. He's going to pick up about 8 the hard way.
Yeah, we had a couple missed tackles on the interior, and I see number 17, Cole Vasily, shaking his head because he knew he had lunch being served up in the backfield and just missed the ball carrier.
Yeah.
And he's playing, and you know Cole, right?
Yeah.
He's fired up right now, but this is good. This is fine. Be passionate about it. Keep doing what you're doing because you are disrupting the other team.
I got a feeling that his grandfather and uncles are in Philly somewhere or New Orleans. We got there all over the eastern seaboard. Oh, and that's going to be
but why? I don't get it. He didn't. He went, but he didn't make contact, and he got back before the ball got snapped. Like maybe that's a high school.
I think it's a high school rule, but they're going to get the first down on the offside, 5-yard penalty. But Cole's family, they listen. The Vasilis listen, and they are huge Eagles fans. Fortunately, they're not close enough to throw batteries and snowballs at us.
Fans?
They are Eagle fans.
They know how to work the radio and all that?
It's crazy. It's crazy. We got 3 receivers.
All them numbers on the dial, got to screw them up. Come on.
We send them the link. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and Lucero in trouble. He's going to run, and he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Looked like he was wrapped up by number 55, Burschlaff, who's having a heck of a game. But I'm telling you what, number 75, Jackson Shoemaker, Jackson's getting in there, and he is really being a disruptive force in the backfield for the Denver North Vikings. It's good to watch.
Sailors in black, Vikings in white. If you're watching at home on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, Stu Kochi on loan from Steamboat Lumber. Our Steven Spielberg running the camera. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 1 man in the backfield. Quick pass out wide to the left. And that one is caught. Ball down. Who's got it? Looks like Denver came up with it.
Recovered by Denver North. That play was really set up. Number 20, Jacob Andrews, getting to the ball carrier, making him really miss a step or 2. Gave time to his teammates to get up for the hit and to jar the ball loose.
This is going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. Ball is marked down at the 35, just in front of the 35-yard line. Vikings moving left to right on your radio dial. 3:28 left in this first half. Sailors leading 13-0. Vikings send 3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. That's the big Garcia. He's the fullback. Watch out. And rolling off to his left, they've changed quarterbacks. Throws that ball over the left side. Incomplete. Number 9, Curran Rice coming in at quarterback. They've been kind of platooning these quarterbacks.
And number 11, Jackson College, just had perfect coverage out there in the flat. The quarterback had to lead it a little too far, and that's what caused the incomplete pass. Going to be 4th down and long, and I believe an obvious punting situation for the Denver North Vikings. Coolidge.
3:06 left in this first half. Sailors lead 13-0. It's 4th, and it looks like a punting situation here, although watch for the trickeration, although it's 4th and long. Here comes the snap. High kick. It's going to land, and it's going to be fielded by Grove. Grove at the 50. Grove turns it upfield and takes it out of bounds. And do we have a flag on the play?
Oh, come on. This is a terrible call, and I'm not just saying it's for Steamboat. Number 44, Struble, hit the guy straight in the chest, and he laminated him, but that's not a reason for a penalty. And the coaches for the Sailors are losing their mind because it happened right in front of them. And it's just a terrible call. I got to tell you. Honest to God, I got to say the referee threw the flag just because of how badly the defender got hit. That is just terrible.
All right, let's let it go.
It was a good, solid hit, and it should not have been penalized.
Well, we'll go back and look at 2:55 mark. I know Rusty McWright will be on it. Head of referees probably out there reffing as we speak. But here we go. Big shout out, of course, to our sponsors, Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. And Johnny B. Good's Diner, downtown Steamboat Springs, a real 50s diner, serving up the best breakfast, lunch, and dinner in town, ice cream, shakes, and so much more.
32 years.
Crazy.
Not as long as you and I have been calling games.
It's crazy. We got two receivers off to the right. Sailors, 1st and 10, ball marked back after the penalty to about the 27-yard line.
And believe me, I know refereeing is as hard a job as it gets. There's a lot of testosterone on that field, but sometimes you just got to call what you say.
There's the pitch to Grove. Grove taking it over the right side. Can't pick up anything. That one was read like a book.
And the only thing, if you can visualize, if you're not watching the game, the coverage man came down and our return man ran past him, and when he turned to pursue, Struble was coming at him like a rocket ship, but hit him right in the chest. So I could understand how the referee might have thought, because the guy had made such penetration deep, but it was a bad call. It really was.
So it's 1st and 20 now, holding on the play, 10-yard penalty. So a 1st down and 20. Raines, Sullivan way wide to the left. One receiver to the right. One receiver in tight to the left. Oh, Beaver. Oh, he lost the ball. Big turnover there, and it looks like it's going to be Viking ball. A tough one.
And it was the quarterback to running back, and it was the handoff. It was the connection there. But it's early season. We just want to see the guys get better. But the entire momentum of the game was changed in the last 2 minutes here. The bad call on the punt return, and then a questionable holding call, and all of a sudden the Sailors team that had the mojo going and the momentum and was feeling it, all of a sudden just looked like they got flat and didn't really know what to do.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They're on the Sailors 20.
The referees have the momentum now.
2:30.
Come on.
Stop. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. One man in the backfield from the gun. Lucero, handoff there to Ledesma. Shifty little move. Oh, he's got room on the right side. He takes it down inside the 10, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings.
Number 4 for the Sailors, Tyler Grove, saved the touchdown, because what turned out to be a broken play, the ball carrier trying to take it to the left side of his line of scrimmage had to come back around because that play devolved, and managed to get to the outside, and Tyler Grove saved the touchdown.
2:23 clock is stopped. We got trips off to the left wide. No receivers to the right. They're on the right hash. Lucero, the quarterback. One man in the backfield. That's Sanchito. Alonzo Garcia. Lucero changing the call at the line of scrimmage. Ball inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Inside handoff. And Luciano Garcia picks up positive yards, but that's going to keep the clock running here. 13
Number 55, Schlaff coming up. Schlaff coming up with a big stop. Going to bring it down to the 2-minute warning, Harv.
I don't think we get one in high school, so it'll keep ticking.
Is that right?
Ball at the 7-yard line.
I should bone up on the rules.
Yeah, 3 receivers off to the left. 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback, Lucera. He's going to take a quarterback keep. Sailors read it, though. Rip him down inside the 5. That's going to keep the clock moving here. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal, and it looks like a timeout here by the Vikings head coach.
I'll tell you what, number 1, Kersey Zeus is having a whale of a football game. He's the one who got out there and disrupted the play.
Yeah.
Brought down the ball carriers. He tried to cut inside. And he must have at least half dozen tackles to this point in the game.
Big shout out to FM Light and Sons outfitting the West and Steamboat Sailors families for more than 120 years in downtown Steamboat Springs. Lindsay and Chris Dellenbach running the store now, over 5 generations.
They should do, FM Light should like put signs up on the highway or something.
Yeah, so we knew about it.
So we know about the business a little more.
Those yellow.
If you haven't seen the yellow sign by now, welcome to Steamboat.
You better go to Mountain Eye Works. See Dr. Erica. So we've got everybody spread out now. Lucera from the gun. 1 man in the backfield. Here comes the snap, looking to throw it, and he throws it behind. Was that caught? No, that was incomplete.
That's going to 4th down.
It's going to stop the clock. It'll be 4th and goal. 1:36 left in this first half. Boy, Sailors, if we can get a stop here, talk about switching the momentum, that would be absolutely huge.
Season it back.
Yeah. Denver North breaking the huddle. 4th down and goal to goal. 1:36 left in this first half. Ball marked down to about the 3.5-yard line. Lucera, the quarterback, from the gun. Alonzo Garcia in the backfield. 2 pass. Lucero, he's got a man, and that is caught, and we've got a touchdown. Johnny Ray Martinez.
We got a flag on the play. My estimation, it's going to be the excessive celebration from the Vikings. That's my guess right now. I hope it's holding.
Big call coming up.
So right now, the refs in the end zone right now, conferring, trying to figure out what the call will be. And it goes against.
Nah, that's
delay of game on the Vikings. They did not count. We're going to replay.
What?
That play did not count.
No. That's.
Oh, the touchdown does count.
It was excessive celebration.
Okay.
What it is.
Yeah.
That's why they were. Excessive celebration. So that's why they were marking it back from where the kick would normally be.
All right, so
it's like, dude, I know you probably haven't been in the end zone, but when you get there, act like it.
All right, so the extra point attempt here by number 58, Jack Brennan. And Denver
North. It's a good football game. Both teams, you could see, working through the jitters. The Sailors, a couple mistakes. The penalties have been devastating. Penalties and turnovers. No gray area there. That will be your snake bite right there. You have to eliminate those.
So 13-6 the score. It's an extra point attempt, and it's more of a field goal here. It's about a 25-yarder.
You just watch what those mistakes do to momentum, all of a sudden, the Vikings, who looked like they were just on their heels, have put a touchdown on the board.
So here comes the extra point. Garcia, the holder. Here comes the snap, the hold, the kick, and that one's blocked. Let's do something with it, boys. Go with it. Oh, they can't.
Why?
I don't know. I guess it was blocked, but you can't run it back. High school rules.
High school rules.
We both got a bone up. All righty. So both teams have missed an extra point. So 13-6 the score. 132 left in this first half. Still time here. Let's see what the Sailors can put down. Edie Leitner has played the entire first half. So maybe they'll go.
He's managed a great game.
He's done great.
He's run the ball when needed.
We had just heard that the sophomore Ty Vasily was going to get some time under center, but we'll see.
No,
coaches, it would not be the first time a coach has not told me exactly what they were going to do.
Last night, I had some of the coaches sitting in the bar of the diner, so I was chatting with them, and it was a state secret.
Yeah.
I even asked who the captains were going to be, and they were like, we can't tell you. And I was like, can't or won't? And they all just laughed.
Yeah. So, Denver North set to kick. Ball is going to be.
Set to return the kickoff with 1:32 left in the half. Lucas Johnson and Tyler Grove.
So Johnson and Grove back deep for the Sailors. Rain Sullivan, kind of our mid guys here. Jackson Kulich. Jackson, great lacrosse player as well. Tyler Grove and Lucas Johnson at about the 11 or 12, not quite respecting the kicker. They saw the first kickoff, so they've got a little bit of a gauge here as Sonny Ledesma is going to do the kickoff duties here. And here comes the kick. It's a bit of a squibber. It's going to be picked up there by Grove. Grove takes it up over the 30. He's got a little bit of a gap. He's got some room. Takes it down the sideline. Tyler Grove to the 40 with 1:24 left. The Sailors are in business.
That was a beautiful return, boy. He followed his blockers, got to the outside when he needed, turned on the wheels, and picked up huge yardage. And like you said, Harv, now with 1:24, lots of time when you're setting up on your opponent's 40-yard line.
So, the senior, Tyler Grove, great kid, one of my faves.
Yeah, he is. He's an awesome kid.
Total character.
Always got a smile on his face. Got to give a shout out to his grandpa Johnny, a good friend of mine.
All right, the Sailors spreading it out. Indy Leitner under center. Eli Beaver off to his right. And back to pass. Leitner throws, and that one got tipped, I think.
Yeah, that did at the line of scrimmage. Boy, if he could have got that to number one, the intended receiver, Kersey Zeus, he had a lot of green in front of him.
13-6 the score. Play stops with the incomplete pass. 1:20 left in this first half. Sailors leading 13-6. Love to get something on the board, and honestly, with our kicking game, even though we missed that one extra point, Beaver can hit 40-yarders. Leitner again from the gun. Two receivers off to the right, two to the left. Ball on this left hash. Back to pass is Leitner. Leitner looking, throws it up over the right side. Put a bunch of air under it. Sullivan couldn't come underneath it. And so that's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
A little too much air under that ball because he had a wide open receiver over there.
Starting to pick up here.
I think that was part of it. There was some gusts going on down there on the field, moving the football around.
13-6 the score. 1:14 left in this first half. Two receivers off to the right, one in tight to the left. Back to pass. Leitner setting up. That was not on Indy.
No, that was not.
Percy Zeus could not come down with it. Hit him in the hand.
And this is a tough thing. When you're trying to stretch the field and you go with 3 straight passes, what do we have, a minute 30, right? Now we got a minute 7, and it's 4th and long. You got to punt, and you never know. I mean, there's athletes on both sides of the ball. You only used up 23 seconds of the clock, and now the Vikings are going to get it back. What the Sailors need to hope for here is a good punt with a lot of air on there. Get your downfield coverage there and see if you can't pop it loose.
Sailors are going to call a timeout here as there was first game confusion going on. We're down to 107, 13-6 the score. Big shout out to Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you, me, and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today on Loggers Lane. Sleep is what they do. Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. So, Mike, what do we got going on to this weekend at the diner?
Oh, you know what? We're doing our burger of the day again. My wife might have run a $4.99 Bloody Mary mimosa special all weekend.
She said, we're not really doing that unless people say something.
Yeah, but I'm like, all right, well, I'll just tell all my friends out there, we got $5 drinks. Come on in. It's going to be a good weekend. A lot of stuff going on downtown. There's a good feeling. The Steamboat's just... It was wonderful right now. This time of year, going into September is my favorite time, so I'm looking forward
Sailors
to it.
setting up the punt here. Back deep is Lucero, and Indy Leitner, line drive, sends that one down, and the Sailors are on it. Nice move by Lucero, turns it to the outside, but he's taken out of bounds at the 16.
He got roughed up there by number 21, Lucas Johnson. Stood him up and buried him in the sideline. But again, we got 55 seconds left. What does Denver do? Do they try to stretch the field, get down at least in the field goal range, or do they play it smart, just sit on the ball and go into the locker room with, maybe they don't have momentum. Certainly they don't have as much momentum as the refereeing crew, but maybe they go into the locker room feeling a little better about their position on the football field. Sorry, what? What did I say?
Nothing. Rusty, I have no control. 55 seconds left, 13-6 the score. Sailors leading. First half action here at Gardner Field. If you're anywhere near downtown Steamboat, come on out. So the Vikings spreading it out. 2 receivers wide to the right, and a handoff inside, and the Sailors read that one, and I think they're just playing it safe.
Yeah, it makes sense. When you're that deep in your own territory, a turnover right now would rob you of any of the momentum that you did gain from getting that touchdown. So I believe you want to go in the locker room, regroup, talk about everything. We got a tight game. It's 13-6.
7-point
score game.
So Lucero, the quarterback, he does the long passing. And we got 3 receivers off to the right. Lucero throws that one up, and oh my. Wouldn't that have been great? Oh,
we do have a penalty. I think we're going to have roughing the passer against the Sailors.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Phil Dozer was doing a little excavation work back there.
Roughing the passer is the call. Boo!
Sounded like Papa Dozer right there.
And it's just tough right now. I mean, this could be a blowout game if not for penalties.
Yeah. Big shout out to Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, when life throws you a real penalty flag. Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Go to ellensstrom.com. So, huge boost here. It is going to be a 1st and 10, ball marked down at about the 33-yard line. Still on the Vikings side of the field. From the gun, back to pass is Curran Rice. He throws that ball up. It's tipped. Oh! Sailors nearly came down.
Number 55, Burschloff, almost had his first pick.
Oh, so close.
By Philip Harper, almost almost intercepted by
Phil Dozer.
Ball's incomplete, making it 2nd and 10.
Got a paw on it.
I'll tell you what, I'm listening to the PA announcer here for the game. I'm not sure the name, but he's doing a heck of a job. He really sounds good over there.
That's Steve. And we got a timeout here, Denver North, with 8.4 seconds left, 13-6 the score. You are tuned to KTYV. I'd like to say we'll have some Sailor spotlights at halftime, but we'll see if we can get that working or not.
Look at the cast, number 20 for your Sailors. The cast on Jacob Andrews' hand. It's gigantic. But when he was at the diner last night for the dinner, I was like, so you're not playing? And he was like, what? Like, yeah, I'm playing.
No, you're going to have to cut the arm off.
Right.
And even then, he'd probably still play. Steve Goldman is our PA announcer today.
He's doing a great job. Really is.
Great job.
Very confident. Sounds great. And he's accurate. I don't think we've ever been.
No.
I don't think that's been a word we've ever used to be described for us.
Often wrong, never in doubt.
That's a fact.
8.4 seconds left in this first half. 2nd down, about 10 to go. Curran Rice, the quarterback. And he tripped over his own man, and Phil Dozer tackle for a loss, and that's going to do it. So after one half of play, Steamboat Sailors on top of the Denver North Vikings. 13-6 is the score. We're going to be back with second half action in just a few. We're going to try to get some Sailor spotlights up on the air here. Big shout out to all of our sponsors, including our friends at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, the agency Steamboat, Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing, One Off Auto Center, Yampa Valley Bank, Johnny B. Good's Diner. Also a big shout out to Stu Kochi and the gang at Steamboat Lumber. For running the camera, you can watch this game at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. We'll be back with second half action right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection.
Hello, Sailor fans. At Johnny B. Good's Diner, we have been serving the Yampa Valley for over 30 years. Breakfast is served all day, along with lunch, dinner, and desserts. This fall, stop in for the best meal deals in town. Our burger of the day runs Monday through Friday. Also, our happy hour from 3 to 5 p.m. We have half-price appetizer baskets, 2-for-1 milkshakes, and $2 off slices of pie. Every weekend, enjoy $4.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas with the purchase of a meal. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Diesel owners, far and wide, big and small, this is for you. Did you know your diesel exhaust system has a service interval? Every 30,000 miles for the long-haul truckers and every 15,000 for the grocery getters and town bouncers. Ignoring this service will cost you big time later. That's a promise. Regular cleaning of the filter will help prevent a tow truck to your rescue later. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Indy Leitner. I'm number 5. I play quarterback. I've been playing football for 7 years. My team goal for the season is to play a full season and not let the team fall off at all. My personal goal is to do my best to help us win as many games as we can. I play lacrosse, and my favorite subject in school is math because it makes sense to me. This summer I was working and traveling a little bit. After I graduate, I plan to go to college, and my favorite movie is Scary Movie because it's really funny. I'm Indy Leitner, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. If you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Ty Vasley. I'm number 10, and I'm a quarterback. I've been playing football for 5 years. I want to have a winning record this year, and other sports I play are hockey, and I also play some golf. My favorite subject in school is math because it's not that hard, and this summer I hung out with my friends and played golf. After I graduate, I plan to go to college, and my favorite movie is Surf's Up. I'm Ty Vasley, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Diesel owners, far and wide, big and small, this is for you. Did you know your diesel exhaust system has a service interval? Every 30,000 miles for the long-haul truckers and every 15,000 for the grocery getters and town bouncers. Ignoring this service will cost you big time later. That's a promise. Regular cleaning of the filter will help prevent a tow truck to your rescue later. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Charlie here from from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Sean Struble. My number is 44, and I'm a linebacker, and this year also at tight end. I've been playing football for a while now. I don't know exactly how long. My goals for this season are to just hit as hard as I can, and then for the team, it's to hopefully make playoffs. Other sports that I like to are lacrosse. That's my main other sport, and my favorite subject is probably writing because I'm good at it. This summer, I worked a lot, and I also spent a lot of time with my friends. After I graduate, I plan on hopefully going to college, and I don't know what I want to study yet, though. And my favorite movie is definitely Hot Tub Time Machine, because it's just a classic, and it's the best. And I'm Sean Struble, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. And if you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name's Eli Beaver. I'm number 30, and I am our running back and kicker. I've been playing football since 8th grade, and for our team, I want to go to the playoffs, win some damn games, have a great time. I also run track. I'm just interested in being outside and active. My favorite subject in school is probably history, because there's lots of cool things to learn, stuff that's happened. This summer, I worked, hung out with my friends, worked out, got ready for the season, and after I graduate, I think I'm going to attend a 4-year university. And my favorite movie is probably Cars 1. I am Eli Beaver, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Diesel owners, far and wide, big and small, this is for you. Did you know your diesel exhaust system has a service interval? Every 30,000 miles for the long-haul truckers and every 15,000 for the grocery getters and town bouncers. Ignoring this service will cost you big time later. That's a promise. Regular cleaning of the filter will help prevent a tow truck to your rescue later. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Hello, Sailor fans. At Johnny B. Good's Diner, we have been serving the Yampa Valley for over 30 years. Breakfast is served all day, along with lunch, dinner, and desserts. This fall, stop in for the best meal deals in town. Our burger of the day runs Monday through Friday. Also, our happy hour from 3 to 5 p.m. We have half-price appetizer baskets, 2-for-1 milkshakes, and $2 off slices of pie. Every weekend, enjoy $4.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas with the purchase of a meal. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Philip Harper. I'm number 70. I'm a left tackle and defensive end. I've been playing football for maybe a little over 10 years now. I think personal goals and team goals, we need to make to the playoffs this year, have a winning record. I really don't do anything but football. My favorite subject in school is construction math because it's easy. This summer, I did tons of football camps and just played football nonstop. After I graduate, I'm planning to play football in college, and my favorite movie is Grown Ups 2 because it's funny. I am Philip Harper, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors football.
Welcome in. We are back live at Gardner Field after one half of play. Your Steamboat Sailors on top, 13-6. Sailors went out to a 13-0 lead, got a little momentum taken away from them. Some calls that they didn't like, fumble, and then all of a sudden, Denver North, the Vikings put one in the end zone, couldn't convert on the extra point, and we got a 7-point ball game right now. Some good things out of both teams right now. It's a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, and it was, like Stu and I were talking about it. Obviously, and I apologize. I lost my composure a little because I was literally watching the play. And so I disagreed with it, but I also said to Stu, that being said, the block itself wasn't necessary. Right. It was way past the play. You have to remember that. There are 5-6 referees on the field. They got the hardest job out there. They're doing the best they can. It could have just been a defenseless player hit.
Right. And this isn't 1976.
Right.
Where that was just a football play.
Right.
So the game has changed exponentially.
And I'm with you. And it's like I said, when I calm down, that's why I kind of apologize to the refs, because as a dad, as a father who's got kids playing sports, I don't want to see any kid get hit like he did. He was defenseless, and he got drilled in the chest, and none of us want to see anybody getting hurt. And that being said,
Sean Struble is a bit of a throwback player. That dude loves to hit.
He does.
He plays. His motor is going 100 miles an hour all the time, and that's why we love him.
Yeah, that's his greatest attribute on the field, but you also got to tell him, you got to temper it because we're in a football game here. Now, that being said, you're right. Going to the positives, the quarterback, the poise in the quarterback position, number 5, Leitner, he showed a lot out there. I was real happy to see it because he didn't look like he had the jitters. He threw a few great passes, a couple bad ones, but that's to be expected. Did a really good job, ran the ball when necessary, and looked to me like he was doing a good job controlling the game. His line on both sides, the offensive line and defensively, those guys were stellar out there tonight. Led by number 70, Phil the Dozer Harper, who really did a good job. And number 17, Cole Vasily in the backfield, controlling the defense. You could see as the games go by, Cole's a smart guy, and he's a student of the game as well. He's going to learn more about controlling the defense, and he's going to have his guys in the right spot. He's going to be a very, very valuable asset to the Sailors football, particularly the defense.
Cole, having known him through hockey for years, he's calm, cool, and collected. Real cerebral. Thank you.
There's no better word to screw up, dog.
He uses his brain. He's a smart kid.
Smart guy.
Cerebral. There we go.
And he's a great guy, too, you know? Passionate about the game.
And he told me he was so bummed that he missed the football season last year. He got hurt against Cole Ridge. He was able to play in the hockey season, and that team, he's played in 2 state championships.
Right, for
hockey.
For hockey, yeah.
So,
he's used to the limelight. He's an athlete,
yeah, absolutely. So, and he plays defense in hockey as well, which is like the quarterback. They set the play up, so it's going to be interesting. I saw his younger brother, Ty Vasily, throwing the football here at halftime. We're thinking he may go in, but we don't know. We're on a need-to-know basis. And
we don't know.
And that means we really don't know anything because the coaches don't think we need to know.
Yeah, because we're up here, blah, blah, blah. They're afraid of what we'll say. Can I tell you one thing? And a couple from my staff wanted me to point this out, and I'll be quick. Last night at the team dinner, one of the kids who's a freshman, so you know how hard that is. You're a freshman. You're surrounded by the seniors. You're in the environment. And he had some problems. We didn't know he had dietary restrictions, whatever. And he got a little upset. He was a little bummed. You could see it really bummed him out. And I told a couple of his teammates, I said, somebody get his back. And I'm not joking with you. 6 of the guys went over, sat at the table with him, and talked him through it and got him back on the field and really cheered him up. And I'm telling you, they showed compassion and just the team cohesiveness and the upperclassmen. They really stepped it up. And I'll tell you, in this day and age, it was a great thing to see his teammates. What's up, pal? See his teammates rally to his defense. You never know. You might have just changed the guy's season, his career around in football. You might have made a diamond in the rough. And I just want to tip my hat to those guys. They made us all proud. They made one of my waitresses cry because they were so compassionate.
Look, I've told you, I'm a little partial to this class. I don't know why, but I'm a little partial to this class.
It was real impressive to see. And if this is the leadership this team does have, they could go a long way, and it could be a good season.
And the thing about football is that it's a building block. This is the foundation to the season. We go one game at a time, and they get better, they get more confident. We start putting different plays in. We start playing strategy, and really right now these guys have got to have major first game jitters, and we saw it in that first half.
Yeah, sure. The holds, the jumping off sides, those are things where you're just so amped up. If it wasn't for the penalties, if it coulda, woulda, shoulda. But the penalties are definitely what dictated the game and why it's only a one-score game right now.
And a great turnout from the student section
fantastic.
Right here. It's a blackout here today. Most of them in their black.
Yeah, the student body is here in force. It's a great night for football. It's a great way to start the season.
So the Steamboat Sailors, I believe they're going to be. Are we going to be kicking off?
Yeah,
here?
we kick off because we had the ball to start.
So if you're watching at home, a big shout out again to Stu Kochi Steamboat Lumber, they put on a show yesterday. I think half the town was at Steamboat Lumber with over 33 vendors, tent set up, sales inside and outside the store. And Stu working overtime here, running the camera for us, and we appreciate it. 12 minutes as we just get is on the clock, getting underway, third quarter action. Sailors on top, 13-6. Like to welcome FM Light & Sons, our newest sponsor, outfitting the West, our newest sponsor from the oldest store in Steamboat. 5+ generations, 120 years of outfitting Steamboat Sailors families. Go see Lindsay, Chris, and the gang at FM Light. So the Sailors will kick off, set to receive here for Denver North. Lucero Valentino Lucero is back deep. Number 2, Sonny Ledesma, is on the right side here. Eli Beaver's going to kick this one off, and both of his kickoffs in the first half went to the end zone. Let's see if he can repeat here. Big high kick.
That's a big yes.
And that one is in the end zone, and they're going to let that one go. So the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Denver North heading right to left on your radio dial or your video screen in all white, purple helmets with a Viking horn on the side, reminiscent of the professional Minnesota Vikings. I think sending 2 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right, ball on this right hash mark. Rice, the quarterback, man in motion. That's Ledesma. And a handoff up the middle. And he bounces it to the outside, but he doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Great pressure by the Sailors.
Lucas Johnson, number 21, getting in there for the tackle. But really, the whole left side, the defensive line collapsed over. Number 66 for the Sailors, Lucas Froman, and number 44, Sean Struble. We were just talking about Sean's motor. It goes. He's a football player. He's one of those guys we call a downhill player. He looks like when he's running, he's just running down a hill at the ball carrier.
Curran Rice, the quarterback. They've been switching guys in and out. Rice and Lucero. 3 men, 3 receivers off to the left here. Throws that ball. It's a screen pass over to the left side. Sailors do read it. They get back to the original line of scrimmage, pick up of maybe a yard on the play.
That was called team tackle in there. Number 17, Vasily. Number 44, Sean Struble. Number 4, even Tyler Grove from the other side of the field. That was team tackle in there. Brings up 3rd and very long. This is a huge play at this early part of the second half.
Johnny Martinez way wide to the right. 1 receiver in tight here to the left. Ball between the hashes. Rice back to pass, looking. Throws that ball down the field to the right. That one's caught and out of bounds, and they're going to give it to him. First down, pickup of about 20 yards on the play.
Boy, that must have been a blown coverage because he had nobody with him for the first 10 yards. I think we had a little confusion on our defensive backfield because when the receiver ran a post or a flag to the sideline, when he broke, he was all by himself. Great job by the quarterback for the Vikings to hold his poise in there and to spot it. But I don't know, they're looking.
It may come back. There is a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to go against the Vikings. I didn't see anything, but that doesn't matter. I need to go see Dr. Erica and the gang at Mountain Eye Works, helping you, me, and the ref see better. So illegal motion is the call.
I think what they said, that might be why the receiver was so open that he broke towards the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped.
All right, trips off to the left here, spread wide, ball on that right hash. 1 receiver off to the right. Rice back to pass, throwing it down that sideline. He's got a man, and nearly caught by Najir Clare. But that falls incomplete, and it's going to bring up fourth and a country mile, Mike.
I'll tell you what, number 4, Tyler Grove, had great coverage on the play, but the receiver for Denver North almost made a total circus catch.
Yeah.
If he'd have come down with that, that would have been huge.
Love me some Tyler Grove. 10:23 left in this third quarter. 13-6 the score. Steamboat's leading. And it looks like Sailors are calling a timeout, or is Denver North? I didn't see who called this timeout. I guess it would make sense if they're going to try some trickeration with fourth and what looks to be about 17 yards for the first down.
So with Tyler Grove, real quick story. My brother called me a couple months back and asked if I would mind being on a conference call. And I said, yeah, okay. And Tyler's grandfather got on the phone. He's good friends now with my brother.
Awesome.
Yeah, John.
That's awesome.
So, John, I'm sure you're listening, buddy. You're out there. I hope you're well, and I look forward to seeing you sometime this season, and we could shoot the breeze at the diner.
Tyler, a senior,
his uncle used to work for me.
Yep, and brother Brady came in and was a superstar his first year. Too. Also a great kid. Fourth down, and I'll tell you what, Tyler's a heck of a lacrosse player. Fourth down, about 15-16 for the first. From the gun is Rice. He's got two receivers to the right and left. Pooch punt there, a little John Elway style. Sailors are ready for it. There's Tyler Grove over the right side. He's got space and real estate. He's inside the 20, knocked down at about the 17-yard line.
Boy, that's a strategy that didn't work very well. And the last man to get up is the last guy who popped somebody. Number 70, Phil Dozer, leveled one of the coverage men and allowed Grove to pick up at least another 5 yards.
So the Sailors have great field position. They're in the red zone to start their opening drive of the third quarter. 1st and 10, ball marked down at the 18-yard line.
That was a great return by Grove. You know, that punt could have gone either way, let it bounce, but he fielded it and picked up huge yardage. So
the sophomore, Ty Vasily, in at quarterback. Lights are on here at Gardner Field. One receiver spread way wide to the left. Rain Sullivan, who scored one of the touchdowns here in the first half. Handoff there to Beaver. Beaver over the left side. He's got space. He's going to take this one to the house. Touchdown, Eli Beaver.
You know, you could see it. When his line pulled and blocked to the interior, and he made the corner. Couldn't you see from up here to the angle? It was him and one other guy, and you knew he wasn't going to be bringing down Eli there.
So Eli, with an 18-yard touchdown scramble, had a 4-yard direct snap carry for a touchdown in the first half, and the Sailors are on the board with a 19-6 lead. They're going to go for the extra point here. The holder is Ty Vasily. And let's see, here comes the kick. And that one is up, and it is good. Luke Farrar.
Who's the kicker?
Well, that was Luke Farrar. I thought Knapp kicked the other one. So I think they're trying out a bunch of kids. We know Eli Beaver can kick.
Farrar looked good. I was a little concerned there. I saw you looking. We had number 4, Grove, laying down on the sideline, being tended to, but I'm thinking now it might have just been a cramp.
It was. So 10:03 left in this third quarter. Plenty of time left. Sailors leading 20-6.
And that was nice. I mean, you got to give props, like I said. Number 30, Eli Beaver, when he made the turn and his linemen were all blocking into the interior, and it was just him and one other, we knew he was going to get the score. He had a line for the corner of the end zone and the front corner, and he was on his way. But that was entirely set up by the punt return that Tyler Grove delivered to his team. Getting to the outside, coming across the field, fielding a punt that sometimes a lot of guys don't want to touch. You know, the ball is squirrely, it's low.
You're in a crowd.
You're in a crowd, you just kind of let it go. But Tyler, he brought it down and he went. And,
Tyler has never seen a football he doesn't want to touch. Like, seriously, that dude's a gamer.
That's funny because it's true.
So Eli Beaver set to kick off, and I think when push comes to shove and we need that field goal, I think Eli had some trouble with track, pulled a quad muscle, I think. So he's been kind of taking it easy, and look at that ball.
Now that one's even further. He just kicked off further.
He just kicked it to science class.
That's at my house. I live on Pine Street. I'll bring it back later.
Oh, my. I'd like to thank Harris and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the sailors get a good night's sleep, coming for a test nap today in Loggers Lane. I don't know if you've heard their son Charlie voices the ads, and he's done them since he was 8, 9, 10 years old.
Sure.
So there's an ad that starts off with him as
a
8 or 9, and he goes, "That was me in 2015." And if you're sleeping on the same mattress, I'm sleeping on the same mattress, and my wife has informed me it is time to go see May Harris, Charlie, and the gang at Mountain Mattress and get a new one.
They're so awesome to shop there. They make it so easy.
And there's a quick pitch over the right side. Lucero, he is ripped down by number 56.
Yeah, 56 for the Sailors. A.J. Giesling.
Yeah,
we
AJ.
called his number a lot last year. That's a breakout play for him. Number 56, the senior Giesling, tracking down the ball carrier. You could see that play was setting up. Ball carrier thought his wheels were going to get him to the outside, and big number 56 showed some athleticism, tracked him down for a big loss.
AJ is fast. He loves to hit. He's a lacrosse player. Had a hard time, just putting weight on because he's tall. He's 6-something. But, man, does he got a motor, and it's great to see, and he's starting to fill out.
Yeah, for sure.
I got some that I can give him.
I'm like, yeah, hard.
9:15 and counting. 26 the score. 22-6 is the score. Second down, about 14 to go from the first. Ball marked down to about the 14-yard line. Rice with the pass. It's a screen pass. Ball out, and they're going to call that one incomplete. Wasn't sure if it went backwards or not.
And he got it out there quick. The receiver, unfortunately for number 10, the receiver, he was about to make tracks downfield before he actually pulled the ball in.
Just going to bring up a third down and long. Ball at the 15-yard line. And, here's the thing. Like, the Sailors' defense is really playing a heck of a game.
They really are.
They're
doing a good job. A couple lapses in coverage, but that's to be expected in the course of any game. They're really doing a good job. I'm really impressed with number 11, Coolidge. He's been playing lights out.
He's a stud. And I think he's just maybe a sophomore. I think he's a youngster. So back to pass. He's a junior. Inside handoff there. Still on his feet is Sonny Ledesma, but he is ripped down, and we got a penalty.
I think they're going to call a horse collar tackle.
That's a bummer, because that's probably going to be enough for a first down. Probably didn't need it.
And that's a toughie, because what does the defender do? He's just the guy. The ball carrier is spinning and juking and moving around.
Sonny Ledesma's got some wheels.
And you go to grab him, and you grab him by the back of the collar. That's an unfortunate call, but again, you got to protect the safety of the players.
They're calling a face mask.
Is a personal foul face mask. 15-yard penalty on the Sailors.
It's going to bring up a first down.
I thought he grabbed him by the collar in the back, but the play was moving so fast. I think it's one of those plays as well where you really can't blame the defender. He was just reaching in there and doing what he needed to do.
Joshua Leatham coming off the field, a little dinged up. Looks like he twisted an ankle. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 10. Sailors had them backed up deep again. Let's see if this defense can make some noise. 8:47 left in this third quarter. Steamboat on top, 20-6. They scored on their opening drive with great field position on an 18-yard carry from Eli Beaver. From the gun is Curran Rice. Rice flares it out off to his right. That one's caught. Sailors make the tackle, missed tackle. Nice little move there by Johnny Ray Martinez to get by the original tackler.
Yeah, it was a good play how it's set up. It's unfortunate because the Sailor defender came up and in the block just got him off from the side, took him off the play. Pickup of about 5 for the Vikings.
Steve.
That's okay.
Take it. Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. 3 men out to the left.
There's the snap. It's low. Oh, my, just got that off, and they got the first down. Little golden horseshoe on that one, Mike.
Yeah,
what happened?
Really good job for the quarterback. Well, the snaps are coming in very low, and there's one reason. Number 70, he's just coming in right up the middle, and he is putting pressure on the quarterback and the center. Now the snaps are coming in low. That time the quarterback, it was just a lucky bounce, picked it up, got the throw off, and they picked up the needed 5.5 yards for the first down.
So 1st and 10, ball marked down at the 41-yard line of the Vikings. Denver North from the gun. 2 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the left hash mark here. 1 man in the backfield. Man in motion is Martinez. Oh, high snap. Sailors and Struble.
Again,
knock him back for a loss.
Struble gets the big sack, but again, a tough snap. The quarterback misses it, and the ball literally bounces right up into his hands.
So a huge loss here. That's going to bring up 2nd down and about 20-something.
Well, this is where the defensive linemen can pin back their ears and really get after it.
So the ball marked down to the 28-yard line. They've got to get to the 51 or the 49-yard line of Steamboat.
The 51.
The 51-yard line.
It's been a year, no football.
Yeah,
I'm
no
like,
football.
There's a 51?
Yeah, huh? So 2 receivers off to the right. No, 3 now. Nobody off to the left here. Ball on this left hash mark. Curran Rice, the quarterback, he's going to pitch that one back. And that one is caught by number 7. He picks up a couple of yards. Moises Garcia.
And number 70, Phil Harper, he is just all over this field tonight. And I'm saying is, you got to protect the kid. Maybe get him a sub a couple plays. I know it'd be hard to get him out of there, but he's all over the place.
He's not
spending a lot of energy, and he's hitting a lot. Like every play, he's making contact.
So 3rd down and about 20 for the first, maybe 19. Ball marked down to the 31-yard line. So it is 3rd and 20. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They're on that right hash mark, and we got a quick whistle here, and it looks like a timeout.
Timeout. They know how important this play is.
Yeah.
Because if they don't pick up big yardage, they're going to be punting back to the Sailors' offense.
Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point-of-sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to you and your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. Tell you, we've switched to them at the radio station, and they're here local. Zach will come right over. They've set us up with ACH payments and some other stuff, making it easy to do business.
That's just so nice. Make it easy on me. I got enough on my plate.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's a few guys in the Sailors' defensive backfield right now. Number 20, Jacob Andrew. Number 21, Lucas Johnson. 17, Cole Vasily. And number 4, Tyler Grove are playing really team-oriented football. They're working together. They're talking a lot. They're the last line of defense, and they are doing a heck of a job.
This whole defensive unit playing great. 3rd down, 20 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Sending a man in motion across the front. Rice back to pass, and the Phildozer takes him down. Philip Harper from the blind side, and I bet he could feel him coming.
I tell you what, he wrapped him up. He did his job.
I think he was singing some Carole King. I feel the earth move under my feet. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 20-something.
So last night at the team dinner, he says to my son, because they're all drinking water, he said, "Can I have root beer?" And Jack turned to me, and I said, "Of course you can have a root beer." I said, "You owe me a sack, though."
There you go. There you go.
Super psyched.
All right, 4th down punting situation here. Tyler Grove back deep. And Sailors look like they may have jumped, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's not going to hurt him.
But I don't, like, is that
it's got to be a high school rule. Because he went into the neutral zone and he got back, but...
Neutral zone infraction, even without contact.
Yeah.
Well, it's a dumb rule. Especially when it's called against the Sailors. It's a dumb rule.
I understand. 4th down, about 18 to go. Punting situation, high snap. Sailors in on it, nearly got the block. Maybe they did get a hand on it. That one squibbed out of bounds, and the Sailors are going to have pretty good field position.
Well, number 3, Raiden Sullivan came in there like a rocket ship.
I think he got it. I think he got a fingertip or two on that.
He might have. If he didn't, he's so distracted, the punter, that he kicked it 3 yards and out of bounds. So again, the Sailors have great field position to start this drive.
About a 12-yard net punt. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Sailors. The ball will be marked down at the 42-yard line of Denver North. Rain Sullivan is a heck of a skateboarder. I've seen some of his videos on Instagram. Right? Yes. The dude can rip. I think he's got some California roots to him. 4:29 left.
Who's under center?
It's Ty Vasily. And he's not under center. He is from the gun. He's got, I can't tell. It looks like that might be Johnson. No, it's Eli Beaver. Beaver gets the carry. He is wrapped up, though, but he makes it back to the line of scrimmage. And we got a flag on the play.
I hope it wasn't a call on the extracurricular activity going on the sideline here, because that would be an offsetting penalty.
Yeah, it's pushing, shoving. Let's see who it goes against. It appears that it is going to go against Denver North.
What's that mean? What's the arm flapping mean?
Got a plane to catch?
Unsportsmanlike.
I think it's unsportsmanlike.
Okay. I personally, and I'm happy because it's for the Sailors, but personally I thought that was a little offsetting. It was both guys, and it was nothing egregious, just getting a little chippy out there.
Guys, they're trying to keep control of the game here. And who knows what was actually said? You know, we have headsets on, so we don't hear what kind of vocabulary lessons that the referees may have been getting. So it will be a 1st and 10, 15-yard personal foul penalty here, unsportsmanlike. It's going to push the ball down to the 25-yard line here.
And I think for the Sailors, you know, when you got a sophomore under quarterback, and you have Eli Beaver in the backfield, and Rain Sullivan, he's been lighting it up a bit. I think you keep the ball on the ground, see if you can't grind some time off the clock and advance towards the goal line.
So Vasily getting the play from the sideline, walks it into the huddle here. Sullivan is going to move off to the right here. One receiver to the right, trips in tight to the left. Eli Beaver to the right of Ty Vasily, the quarterback. So we saw Indy Leitner, who had a solid first half with a touchdown pass. And there's the handoff to Beaver, and we've got flags everywhere.
False start.
So the Sailors, 5-yard penalty, moving it back in the wrong direction.
I got to say, I think with the number of guys on the line who jumped, that I think there might have been a little confusion on the count. You know what I mean?
Right. Like we talked about it. We just went from a senior quarterback to the sophomore quarterback. Different cadence, different.
Exactly.
It's got to be
That's
hard
what it
on the
looked
line.
like.
Yeah.
Looked like the quarterback, the center thought it was on 2, and everybody else went on 1.
So Vasily from the gun. Beaver to his left. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Ball on the right hash. Ball down on the 30-yard line. Sailors, 1st and 15. Throwing it out. That one's complete, and that one's caught. Zeus to the corner, to the zone. Kersey Zeus.
If he didn't touch the sideline, touchdown. Wow. Zeus can fly.
Oh, my. I thought that may be a...
Zeus got on Pegasus, and he was flying.
Holy moly.
Man, when he rounded the corner. And how about number 2? Ty Vasily, his first pass goes for a touchdown.
We'll take it. And you know, Kersey had early game jitters. He dropped a couple of balls early, right? He made up for it right there.
Boy, I'll say.
And that was a beautiful play. And here comes the extra point, the kick. It is up and good. And guess who kicked that one?
That had to be Eli, right?
Yeah, he literally
wanted to get in on the score, and that's all.
To the parking lot with that one. So the Sailors go up 27-6 right now with 3:38.
And you know, as good as the offense is playing right now, and they are clicking, I'm telling you, this game is predicated by the way the defense is going. It really is. The defensive unit for the Sailors has really stifled any kind of significant drive the Vikings been putting together, and they're playing lights out, and it's fun to watch. Great start to the season up to this point. We still have 3:38 to go in the third, but this Sailors football team is clicking, and they're looking confident right now.
So Cole Vasily is the long snapper.
Nice. I was good friends, partners. A couple of my partners at the diner, Steve Diassi, who's an old friend of mine, was a long snapper for the Giants.
And his son.
And he taught his son, Zach, to be a long snapper. Both extended their careers because they were so good on the special team side of the ball. It's a tough. Every time. Yeah, how many times have we all watched a pro game, especially a playoff game? It comes down to the field goal, and we're talking about the pressure on the kicker and the holder. It's like, what about the long snapper? He's got the real hard job there.
So now it looks like Luke Farrar is going to kick this one off. So again, they've been sharing the kicking duties.
Yeah, let's see what he's got.
I think 14. Yeah, I think Torrin Knapp also.
Luke's a senior as well.
27-6 the score, 3:38 left in this third quarter. Still plenty of time. Line drive kick. This one is returnable as it skids to the 5-yard line, and it's picked up there by number 2. Look out. He's got wheels, does Ledesma, and he takes it over the right side. Hard to bring down as he picks up about 35 on the carry.
For the Sailors, number 25, Wyatt Boatner, was just all over that play. Tracking him down, made the tackle. Really good special teams coverage by number 25, Boatner.
Wyatt's a youngster, his older brother. Mason is a soccer player, senior soccer team has their first game of the season. They went to the state championship last year. They played so well, they moved them from 3A to 4A.
Is that right?
Yep.
Is their first game tonight?
Tomorrow. So 3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. And it looks like Lucero back at quarterback. There's a handoff. Sailors read that one. And I'll tell you what, number 52 from behind.
52 got in.
Ali Saul.
Got him from behind, but guess who else was in on that tackle? Yeah.
Phillip.
He's got a little hitch in his giddy up right now. You got to protect your assets. Get him off the field and let him rest up a little bit.
Phillip heals quickly.
Yeah, I know. He's a big tough kid. But again, you got to protect the whole season.
Second down and about 9.5 to go. Ball marked down just over the 35-yard line. Vikings moving right to left on your radio dial. Back to pass. Lucero throws that one up. He's got a man, and he's open. That one's caught as Johnny Ray Martinez brings it down, and that's a 40-yarder. And in business are the Denver North Vikings as the ball is down to the Sailors' 31.
And that was tough. Number 35, Quentin Bongiorno, had man-to-man coverage out there, and he was left on an island. He was blanketing the receiver, but that ball was thrown right on the money. And again, I personally think that's one of those plays where you got to tip your hat to your opponent.
So Lucero back at quarterback, number 1, Valentino from the gun. He's got a man in the backfield, Ordonez. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. 1st and 10, ball at the Sailors' 31.
How much?
And throws that one over that right side. Sailors read it. But yeah, that play took a long time not to develop, to snap.
To start. I thought there'd be a delay game. And speaking of a little confusion on the field, the Vikings had 2 players in a cross pattern, both in the flat, and that's why that play came up incomplete.
Impressed with the student section. They're making some noise.
They are. They're into this game. That's a good crowd here tonight.
Certainly is. Ball marked down again to the 31. 3rd down here. 2nd down, 10 to go. Lucero from the gun, 1 man in the backfield. This is a quarterback keep. He rolls, spins off the right side, tries to find a hole, darts forward, and picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
A lot of running to get the few yards that he did. Is that going to bring up 3rd down? Number 74, Caleb Sloan, getting in there. He's subbing out right now, getting some fresh legs in on the defensive line. The Sailors coaching staff is realizing this is a big play. 3rd, 4th and long. You know, with the Vikings being down, if they pick up yardage here, they'll be going for it on 4th down.
No doubt. Ball marked down to about the 26-yard line. Vikings sending 2 receivers off to the left, 2 to the right. 1 man in the backfield is Garcia. Lucero is the quarterback. Oh, there's that high snap over his head. Lucero. Oh, he can't fall on it. Sailor. We got it. And the Steamboat Sailors come up with it.
Number 44, Struble.
Oh, he is psyched. Huge play.
And that time, I got to be honest, you can't blame the center on that. That went right through the hands of the quarterback. I think the quarterback was trying to set up the play just a little too quick. That is a huge play for the Sailors defense.
He saw that number 70 was back in the game.
Get him a little nervous.
So the Sailors have it 1st and 10 from the Vikings 49-yard line. Sailors moving left to right on the radio dial. The sophomore, Ty Vasily, in at quarterback. 1, Johnson fakes the handoff there. Vasily, play action. He's got a man. And that was a dart, but he threw it into double coverage, and Kersey Zooks a little dinged up on the play, slow to get up.
It's a tough hit. I don't think he's hurt. I think he got the wind knocked out of him because he came down on his back and the defender fell on top of him. And we all know you get the wind knocked out of you, that's one of the worst feelings in the world, man. You think you're dying.
Vasily throws, that was a pretty ball.
Yeah, he just needed a little more distant on it. He had, three-man coverage there. The receiver, number 1, Zeus, boy, he's got some wheels, huh?
Yes, he does. So with 56.3 seconds left in this third quarter, Sailors leading 27-6. Take this opportunity to thank a few more of our sponsors because we can't do it without them. A big shout out, of course, to Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law when life throws you a real penalty flag. Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrom.com. Also like to thank the agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. So Kersey Zeus looks like he is walking off.
I hope it's what I thought, that he just had the wind knocked out of himself because he went up for the ball, came down on his back, which is tough enough as it is, but then the defender landed literally right on his rib cage, and getting the wind knocked out of you when you just hustle downfield, that's a toughie.
Okay, 2nd down and 10 to go. Johnson, the running back, he gets the ball over the left side on his feet, picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. So that's going to bring up a 4th down, or is that
I think it's third.
Is it third? Yeah, it is third.
The pass play, right?
Yep.
Pass play and the running play.
Well, and the chain gang is on it. Clock ticking here, about 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Vasily getting the call from the sideline. Runs that one in. We're down to 18 seconds. Not sure if they're going to get this play off or not. And we're down to 10 seconds left. Clock continuing to tick, and I think they're just going to let it go. Now we're down to 4. Let's see if they get it off.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Makes more sense,
And
now you take a breather and talk with your coaches.
Well, and you've only got, with the ball at about the 46-yard line, you've only got to walk about 5 yards, not even. Where if they had gotten the first down and then some, we may have had to walk after the quarter was over. Let's take this opportunity to thank a few more of our sponsors, including Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance touchdown of the game or score of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Also like to thank Dr. Erica and the gang at Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better for all your eye care needs. Easy to find in Central Park Plaza, on Victory Way in Craig, and online at mountainEyeWorks.com. Also a shout out to Matt Kempton and the gang at Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go to SteamboatRoofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. That's Steamboat Roofing. And One Off Auto Center, Jason Bongiorno and the gang. Easy to find for all your automotive repair needs. Of course, oil changes, brakes, full-on engine replacements. They specialize in diesel. Jason's got you covered at One Off Auto Center. So the Sailors have it. Ball, now they're moving right to left. And now we get a quick whistle, and the Sailors are going to pick up some positive yards.
Get 5 yards, the encroachment. And fourth quarter, right? You got a good game, fourth quarter. Buckle down, do what you got to do, listen to your coaches, and you'll start the season with a W.
So 27-6 the score. Sailors with a commanding lead, but still not enough, man. That's 21 points right there, Mike.
Yeah, no, it's not over.
It is not over. We've called enough of these to know that. So Sailors have got to try to get this first down here. It's third and about 1.5 yards for the first, and they're going to call the time. confusion on the field. Looks like it's a direct snap to Beaver. Beaver's going to take it over the right side, and he's going to take that one direct to the first down marker and then some. We see flags on the play, churning and burning to the 5-yard line, but I'm afraid that may come back. I don't know what the call was.
38 yards to the 5-yard line, but there is a penalty on the play.
The flag is down the
Flock
field.
in the back.
The flag was way down the field, so it's going to come back, but
question is from where?
From where? And I think they're still going to have the first down. What are you doing? Huh?
15-yard penalty. It's downfield.
It's a 15-yard penalty. They're calling it a horse collar on the Sailors. All right, Stu saw it. That's good. Somebody saw it. Take this opportunity to
is that where it happened? The guy who's down.
I'd like to thank P.J. Wharton and the gang at Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending, member FDIC. And, of course, Johnny B. Good's Diner, a real 50s diner in downtown Steamboat Springs, serving up breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the tastiest ice cream and milkshakes around. What do we have going on this weekend, Mike? I think we're starting October early, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Because my wife's got some drink specials out there. You know what you got to do? You got to come in. Trust me on this one, folks. I was a little skeptic. Our new mud shake. It's got gummy bears and Oreo and chocolate on top. And we are selling them lights out.
Did Jack and Charlie come up with this one?
No, my wife did. She's brilliant with this stuff. But I got to tell you, I got gummy bears behind the bar.
Oh, boy.
I'm hooked, man. I got to tell you.
All right. So it is third down. Looks like this is going to be another direct snap here to Beaver. Over his head. Let's see if he's going to get on it. Now he's going to cut back. It's back at the 40, and that did not work out the way we wanted.
And you see, again, and that was the first bad snap of the game, so we'll give a hall pass on that one. It almost seems like the bad juju just got on the field. That's why for the Sailors right now, just punt the ball, get your defense out there, and just recuperate. But again, it starts with the penalty that negates the huge play. Yep. That direct snap to Eli Beaver, he almost scored a touchdown. He got down to the 10-yard line, and it just negated everything. That is, believe me, at practice this week, that's going to be something the coaches work on.
So Indy Leitner is the kicker. Big booming punt here. Line drive. That's going to be fielded at about the 25. Taken there by Johnny Ray Martinez. And he is hauled down at about the 35 after a 10-yard pickup.
And I'll tell you what, that time, the coverage and the reason the return man didn't get to the outside was number 35, Quentin Bongiorno. He really did a great job. He stood his man up. The blocker had him. They were standing up, and he pushed off and made an incredible tackle and stopped what could have been a big play. What's up, buddy? Great job by number 35, Bongiorno. Did you just get mugged?
Yeah. I didn't have any money.
Somebody came up here and got your wallet?
Stole my car. 10:49 left in this ball game. 27-6 the score. Sonny Ray Martinez hurt on the play. He was the returner. You can tell this Denver North team, they've got some kids with wheels, man.
They got speed.
Some jitterbugs out there.
You know, coming up to altitude, a little bit more altitude, a hot day. If you're not staying hydrated, you're going to cramp up quite a bit, and we're seeing that a lot tonight. You know, 10:49 to go, Harv, in this fourth quarter. Sailors up 27-6. Like we touched on, the game's not over. They got to buckle down. They really, really got to work on the discipline side of the football, the turnovers and the penalties. And it's not like they've been forced either by their opponent. And a lot of it's been shooting himself in the foot.
So, 1st and 10 for the Denver North Vikings. Ball marked down to the 35-yard line of Denver. Looks like Lucero. No, they've got Rice back in there now, a quarterback. He hands it to Garcia. And Garcia, the big man,
gets wrapped up, solo tackle, number 44, Struble, wrapping up the ball carrier. All of his teammates were occupied, and Sean brought him down. Beautiful open field tackle. You know, I see the Sailors team doing a lot of subbing, particularly defensively, and you got to understand, like we were just touching on, it was 90 degrees today.
Yeah.
It's a hot day. It's real hot down on that synthetic field, and you got to keep your players fresh. Seeing number 24 for the Sailors, Daniel Lynn, is in the cornerback position.
So Rice from the gun, as Garcia off to his right, the running back position. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Denver North calling the timeout with 9:52. Obviously an important drive here, down 21 points. Still plenty of time on the clock. They got to score on this drive.
I think they burned up. Is that their last timeout? I think it might be. If not, they only have one left.
Yeah, they've used at least 2. Take this opportunity again to thank FM Light and Sons. Super excited to get Lindsay, Chris, and the gang at FM Light and Sons. They've been outfitting the West and Steamboat Sailor fans for more than 120 years in downtown Steamboat Springs.
You know, it's fun to watch some of these defensive backs getting out there, like we touched on. Number 24, Daniel Lynn, 25, Boatner, number 35, Bongiorno. They're not typically the starters, but they're subbing in. They're doing a great job, and they're getting a lot of playing time. And boy, this is one thing that you and I have talked about a lot in the past, was the coaching staff getting all the players out there, getting everybody's uniform dirty, thinking about the entire season.
And next season, and the one after that as well. Right. Developing players. And here's the handoff from Rice. Oh, little trickeration. Double reverse, and look out. It's Johnny Ray Martinez. He's got the first down, but he just met a flotilla of Steamboat Sailors on this right sideline.
He really did. Number 20, Jacob Andrew, and number 74, Caleb Sloan, standing him up and stopping what could have been a big pickup, but he did get the first down. Keeping his drive alive.
Nice play design there with the double reverse, and it was a little flip pitch there to Johnny Ray Martinez, and he turned on the afterburners.
And that's what I was getting at before with the guys coming in the defensive backfield. This Viking team has got speed, if nothing else.
3 receivers off to the left. Ball is on the right hash mark. 1 in tight here to the right. Ball at the 50-yard line. And Rice looking, throws it over that left side, excuse me.
And there
Sailors read it like a book,
Number 35, Bongiorno. And I was mistaken. He didn't pick up the first down on that pass play, the double reverse. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
Right.
So it's going to bring up 4th down. But on the man coverage out there, number 35, Quentin Bongiorno, the junior, didn't get juked and picked up a huge tackle to make it 4th and 10. Great job on the coverage.
Now we're all confused. The scoreboard's saying 3rd. Now the chain gang is saying 2nd.
So was it a first?
Yeah, he got the first down on that reverse for sure. Saw the chains move. Now they've got it at...
Okay, because I thought he got the first down when the play initially went, but they had it marked as 3rd down to bring up 4th.
3 receivers wide to the right here. Ball on that left hash. Inside handoff to Garcia. The big boy spins, takes it up the gut, and picks up 5 yards on the carry.
Brought down by number 66, Lucas Froman, with a little help from his friends. That'll bring up 3rd and about 5. Okay.
So third down, 5 yards to go.
And we can't fault the field markers because we were listening to the PA prior to the game was recruiting somebody to work the chains.
They've done a pretty good job.
I think the chain gang's done a great job tonight.
Yeah, pretty good job, and it is a good seat to have.
And we're easily confused, so there is that.
Trips off to the right, one receiver to the left, one man in the backfield. Rice, the quarterback, hands it off to Garcia. Garcia hammers it up the middle. He's going to get that first down. Sailors stop him, but I think they're going to mark it just at the 39-yard line.
I think he got just over for the first down. And number 55, Burschlaff, is slapping himself in the helmet because he had penetration and just missed making a tackle in the backfield.
It's like Lucas Johnson.
What's great about this is I know the Vikings are moving downfield, but they are using up a lot of clock to do it. And I think we got Lucas Johnson cramping up on the side.
A lot of cramps going on. So 3 receivers off to the right, ball close to that left hash mark, 1 receiver to the left. One man in the backfield is Garcia, the big back, and he unloads and throws that one to nobody down the left sideline.
Little miscommunication between receiver and quarterback. Sailors will take that. And I'm not so sure. What's that going to bring up? Second down? I'm not so sure that's against the Vikings' plan there because it stops the clock.
Yep.
And it gives them a moment to regroup on what's obviously the most important drive of the game to this point for their team.
Yeah, number 72, Joshua Leatham, was in the quarterback's grill, and he's a big boy. 2, 3 receivers here to the right, 1 to the left. Garcia in the backfield with the quarterback. Rice, man in motion now. Handoff. Nope, quarterback keep. Now he pitches it out to Sonny Ray Martinez.
And I'll tell you what, number 17, Cole Vasily, did not fall for the pitch. Went to the man the receiver to the outside, and Cole brought him down in no time.
So that's going to bring up a third down and about 9 for the first. It's clock ticking here, 6:30 left in this ball game. Sailors lead 27-6.
Bailey Sloan checks into the ball game at defensive tackle.
Sailors coach and staff's doing a great job subbing in defensive linemen.
3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Ball marked down to about the 38-yard line of Steamboat. Handoff there. Garcia, fake. The big man, he's got it. Oh, it's a quarterback keep.
It was a fake. Took it to the outside.
He totally fooled me.
Fooled everybody. Fooled everybody. That's why he got a first down.
Rice showing he's got some wheels. Curran Rice, the quarterback, number 9. And they've had 3 different players play quarterback, but Valentino Lucero and Curran Rice have been the main quarterbacks here for the Vikings. They've got the ball in Steamboat territory, knocking on the red zone. Ball marked down to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the gun. Back to pass is Rice. Rice over the middle. He's got a man, and he throws it short. And good coverage there by the Sailors.
Good double team coverage by the Sailors. Number 17, Cole Vasily again, and I'm not seeing the number on the other defender, but the 2 of them look like had outstanding coverage.
Looked like Jacob Andrew over there as well. Was in on that play.
Yeah, Andrew got over, and that was number 11, Kulich as well. Really nice job on the coverage.
So 2nd down, 10 to go. Ball again on the 27-yard line of Steamboat. Vikings send 3 receivers off to the left. 1 to the right, and 1 in tight to the left. Now they send a man in motion. Handoff right up the gut. Garcia spins, stays on his feet, and pounds for a couple of hard ones.
And you could see, as the game's wearing on, there's starting to be 2-3 more missed tackles than you like to see, just because you're running out of energy. As the season goes on, they get more and more conditioned. They'll be able to make that. That hit. That's 3rd. Now it's 3rd and about 6. It should have been 3rd and about 8, which could make the big difference. But these kids are just leaving it all out there on both sides of the football tonight.
450. 27-6 the score. We're not related. I mean, that's just a single camera. It's not part of the huddle cam, so I'm not sure. Just having some issues with the huddle cam. Handoff inside.
Keeper again.
Quarterback keep, and I'll tell you what, Rice has got wheels. He gets the first down and then some. Picks up about 10 yards on the carry on the 3rd and long play. 4:24 left in this ball game. 27-6. They're in the red zone, Mike.
Kulich and Vasily again working good as a team, stopping the play, but they got to start. Somebody's got to start keying. One of those guys, particularly defensive backs, and I wouldn't be surprised if number 17, Cole Vasily, gets the assignment. Got to start to shadow the quarterback because they're setting it up with the run up the middle. Then he's keeping them on about every 3rd or 4th play and taking it to the outside and picking up the first down.
Clock is running, 4:20 and counting. One receiver off to the left, ball on the left hash. 3 receivers out wide to the right. Curran Rice, the quarterback, with Garcia, the big fullback, to his left from the pistol. Back to pass. Throws it over that right side. Finds the slot receiver in Johnny Ray Martinez, but he is met up close and personal. Who was on the tackle, Mike?
I think just about everybody. It looked to me like it was led by number 33, Teo Poppleton. Teo Poppleton.
He's a lacrosse
who started the tackle ensemble. And that's a great play because even though they picked up positive yardage, it's just going to run that clock down.
Ball's down to about the 13.5-yard line of Steamboat. Clock rolling down to 3:20 now. Sailors on top, 27-6, looking to stop here and keep this clock rolling. Receivers to the right and left. And here's another quarterback keep. Look out. Rice is dangerous. He spins in tight, gets inside the 5-yard line, hauled down, and the clock will stop.
And Teo Poppleton is the one who stood him up first. He was brought down ultimately by number 20, Jacob Andrew, doing a great job on making what was essentially an open field tackle. But Teo did a great job starting it and allowing Andrew to get in there.
It's 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Clock ticking, 2:50 left in this ball game. 27-6 the score. And as you mentioned before, I don't think that Denver North has any timeouts left, if maybe one. 3 receivers to the left. Curran Rice, the quarterback, and we've got a whistle on the play.
It's got to be delay game.
Yep.
It is. Delay game.
That's going to move them back.
Denver North's been pushing the envelope with that clock through pretty much the entire second half. And that changes things. Huge. 5 yards and still no opportunity for a first down. It's goal.
So the ball moved back to about the 8.5-yard line. This is a quarterback keep over the left side. Curran Rice on his feet, spinning down to the goal line. Doesn't get in, although the Denver North players say he does, but we're not seeing it from the vertically striped referees.
That's a I think he's going to have down on the 1-yard line.
Watch the handoff to Garcia. He is a big boy. Ball is down, I think you're right, to about the 1. Here comes the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keep over the left side. And he's going to bring it in, and with 1:48, that makes it 27-12, Mike.
Got to figure they'll go for a 2-point conversion would be my guess.
Yep. At some point,
although the kick will make it a 14-point game.
Yeah.
Pretty much the safer play.
Let's see what Denver North decides to do here. I think both teams, first game of the season, it was an early start, 6 o'clock. They're playing in the heat of the day here.
Yeah, for sure.
As you said, we saw players left, right, and center cramping up.
How many guys do we see getting their legs stretched out from cramps?
And it looks like they're going to go for this. Curran Rice is quarterback. He's got Garcia off to his right in motion. And a quick pass over that right side, and it falls incomplete. So that makes it 27-12. And a little bit of an uphill battle as they went for the 2-point conversion. I would imagine, onside kick here. Call me crazy?
Yeah, probably try to get the ball back. We've seen crazier things. I'll tell you what, there's a few guys on the Sailors team who are still dead sprinting in both directions. I mean, really just
fired up.
You got to give kudos to the energy they're bringing. And also, one thing, I know Denver North just scored, but almost the entire defensive line almost was subbed in with new players. And I just think it's brilliant by the Steamboat coaching staff, because barring something amazing, this game is getting closer and closer to being in the books.
Yeah.
Particularly when you have the running game that the Sailors do and you can just grind it down. And so it's great. Not only are you getting experience out on the field for your second and third stringers, but you're forming that team camaraderie that you just can't overstate. And also you're protecting your starting assets, which is huge.
Well, the Sailors came out of their preseason camp a little dinged up, and so with 148
just makes sense to do.
Yep, 148 left in this ball game. Sailors lead 27-12. We're assuming, we got the good hands people out there, we're assuming this is going to be an onside kick attempt here for Denver North. They're kicking from their own 40, and here it comes. They're going to go straight ahead with it, and the Sailors. Kersey Zeus.
Zeus having a heck of a game. Heck of a game.
He's loving it. It's awesome.
Heck of a game. Especially, look at him just coming back, full of energy again. And I'm telling you, that shot he took down there.
Yeah.
When he went up in 3-man coverage and came down straight on his back, that's nothing no parent wants to see their kid doing on a Friday night. I'm promising you that.
So 148 left.
Now touching back on the timeout thing, if Denver can't stop the clock, essentially the game is over.
Absolutely. So the Sailors, Ty Vasily from the gun, trips in tight to the left, and a handoff here to Teo Poppleton. Poppleton takes it out wide, and he's going to pick up positive yards. He stays inbound.
It's actually a perfect play, and I mean perfect by Poppleton, because what he does is takes the ball, runs across the field, burning up the clock, and doesn't go for the sideline. At the last moment, turns it up and gets hit, but does the perfect thing running down the clock. Smart football.
And picks up 3.5, 4 yards on the play, so we'll take it. We do that 2 more times, we got ourselves a first down, and the game is ours as we're down to 111. And the Sailors are going to let the clock roll. Ty Vasily, a quarterback, has 3 receivers to his right. This is going to be a quarterback keep over that right side. Ty keeps it in bounds. He gets the first down, and we've got flags flying. So
another holding. I'm doing my best to keep my mouth shut, Harv, but it's getting a little bit out of control. And you know what? Okay, you're not going to change. The referee's going to throw the flag. You got the hold. But what Ty Vasily just did, number 2,
was great.
The sophomore, was brilliant. All right, he followed his blockers. For a moment, I'm like, don't go out of bounds. And literally a yard from the sideline, he stopped, made a cut, and took it upfield.
And picked up another 3-4 yards, got the first down.
Yardage, but didn't stop the clock. It was brilliant football.
So it's 2nd and 18 here. 54 seconds left. Clock is stopped. Poppleton in at running back.
Some of the biggest plays the Sailors had, have been negated by penalties.
Vasily from the pistol. And Vasily picks it up off the bounce. He's looking,
Just hold it.
Now he's running around. No. Oh, they blew the whistle and he wasn't down. Wait. And the clock is going to stop here. It should not stop. He was not out of bounds.
Another flag on the play as well.
Oh, boy.
This guy. So I don't know, first of all, why they blew the flag. He was still running. Great job by the sophomore Vasily to stay on his feet and keep his head looking down the field.
It is third and about 40 to go here. 46.4 seconds left. You know, Ty Vasily showed his athleticism on that play. He was like, there was a holding on the play, I guess, but that dude, like, he was gone. He had nothing but sideline on that far side.
Yeah, and they blew the whistle, but. Okay, in hindsight now, I guess it would have come back because it was another holding penalty?
Yes, but several seconds would have come off the play as he
you're absolutely right.
Ran down the field.
Good point.
We would have taken another 10, 15 seconds off. We're now at 46.4 seconds left.
When Steamboat travels down to Denver North for next year's season.
So, refs conferring here in the middle of the field. Not sure what this call is going to be now. Now they're marching it back.
So now it's only 2.5 miles.
No, it's only 2nd and 15. We'll take that.
For what, though?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Sorry, folks, for those who are listening and watching at home, but they've not given us any indication as to what the call is. Personal foul.
Okay. Oh.
Personal foul. So both fouls negated, so it goes back to the original line of scrimmage.
There we go. That's a good call, because that's what I thought it was. I thought 18 and somebody else on the other team were going at it, and I thought that's what the flag was for. So, all right, they figured it out, and ball's down. And, oh, man. Quarterback, running back couldn't quite get the handoff. Ball goes down. And I
mean, we got to be honest, for a football team that's played 3 3/4 of really nice football, too many penalties, but good football. Right now, it's looking a little sloppy.
So the Sailors lose the ball here with 40.7 seconds left in the game. The score is 27-12. Sailors now on defense. The ball's going to be marked down at the 34-yard line, Mike. Craziness going on right now.
You don't want to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, right?
Yeah.
So we got to keep it in mind. This is still a football game. 40 seconds left, 15-point game.
Keep these boys in bounds. So, 1st and 10. Ball at the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. Back to pass. Rice throws it down the gut, and that one's going to fall incomplete.
Number 17, Cole Vasily, with some excellent coverage. Receiver had nowhere to go.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
And good pressure by number 68. I don't have him on my program.
Yeah, me neither. I was looking for his name earlier.
Steamboat leading tacklers on the night. Philip Harper with 7 tackles. Sean Struble and Bert Schlopp each with 5.
Philip Harper, 7 tackles. Bert Schloff, Robbie
His motor
Struble
was
with
going
5.
tonight.
Yeah, that's good. The Phil Dozer in action. Clock stopped here with 35.5 seconds left. Snap, back, throwing it down the middle. That one's picked off. Sailors have it, and up the right sideline they go, and stay in bounds, my friend. As a beautiful interception by number 17, Cole Vasily.
And I love seeing Cole get the pick.
Yeah.
But let me tell you why he got the pick. Number 66, Lucas Froman, destroyed the quarterback at the last possible minute. The pass just completely It was a survival pass. Lucas Froman just making penetration into the backfield. Pass went up for grabs, and number 17, one of our favorite student athletes, Cole Vasily, coming down with the pick.
So the Sailors lining up to kill the clock. No timeouts left. We can breathe now, Mike. 27-12 the score. And a nice win here for the Steamboat Sailors.
You know what was really nice? Through that last defensive series, I'm looking at the bench and I'm seeing 5 of the starters all on the bench just getting breather, getting protected by their coaching staff. You know, the coaches know it was 90 degrees today.
Yeah.
You got to protect the welfare of the kids, and they did a great job of it.
No doubt. So the Sailors, big 27-12 victory. Eli Beaver with a couple of touchdowns. Rain Sullivan with a nice.
So many names.
Oh, absolutely, with a nice touchdown catch. Both quarterbacks played well, but they've, first game jitters. We saw it, but I don't think the quarterback battle has been decided in any way, shape, or form.
Tell Phil
Tip my hat though to the Phil Dozer, the senior. He was a menace both offensively and defensively on the field. Bronco fans, the Packers are up.
Thank you guys. Thanks for the shout out.
At halftime, 23-10. So the Packers are leading the Broncos 23-10 at halftime.
Preseason.
Red Sox beat the Giants. Guardians are beating the Rockies right now. And do we have a Yankees score?
Yeah, I think the Yanks won 3-1.
All right, so there you go.
As soon as we get Judge back, it's over for everybody. You know what I really liked about tonight's football game, besides we were up here with Stu? Seriously, what I really liked was we're talking about the ultimate team victory, right? You know, you and I, when we did the game, and I was talking to Coach Finch about it yesterday at the diner, we were talking about the championship run. What was it, 09?
Yep.
Right?
Joe Dover.
And that was like 11 guys who played
every position
nonstop.
The only reason we lost to Valor Christian was Joe Dover got hurt.
Yeah.
Jax Verplu got hurt.
Austin Hinder was playing defense for the first time all year.
Yeah.
All year.
But
this game was like a team win.
Yeah, it was
everybody contributed.
We got so many more kids out playing. It's so good for the program. So the future is bright here for Steamboat Sailors football. They get a big win against the city against the big city team, Denver North. Hopefully they have a safe ride home. Thanks again to all of our sponsors: FM Light & Sons, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solutions, Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law, The Agency Steamboat with Chris Paoli, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Eyework, Steamboat Roofing, One Off Auto Center, Yampa Valley Bank, and yes, Johnny B. Good's Diner.
Baby, come on in this weekend and see me. I'm going to be bartending with my son Jack Saturday and Sunday. Come on in and we'll talk football. If you watch the game, you can point out all my mistakes, although my shift only goes till 3, so we don't have that much time.
It's Steamboat Sailors football. We're putting this one in the books. Sailors
have a great night.
Big win. We'll talk to you here on Monday. You are tuned to KTYV. Thanks to Stu Kochi for helping out on the camera on loan from Steamboat Lumber. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
The Tour de Steamboat returns this Saturday for its 21st year.
5 road and gravel routes finishing at historic Howelson Hill with barbecue, live music, and a beer